which is still in Cali. But yeah, it so far is hosting a little over 200,000 people.
Oh,
Shit.
it's still holding that much?
Yeah, and this is it limited.
Oh, honestly. Wow.
I'm just gonna hate the
Honestly
fact that someone.
impressive.
No, I'm just gonna hate the fact that someone's gonna probably catch COVID there, and then they're gonna blame the whole fucking gaming and nerd community on. You see, these people. See, these people should have been social distancing. The gaming and nerd
Watch
community.
that happen.
If that's the case, I want to watch somebody shit real fast. I'll
Legit,
tell you
watch
something
that
else.
happen.
It always gonna happen.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
Watch
Any
it.
chance?
Also, we're live.
And we're live. Hello, everyone. Epic Steve here. Welcome to the night. Are we doing a roundtable right now?
No Nights podcast.
Okay, so we're doing podcast. Welcome to Night's podcast. How's everyone doing? Y'all look good, even though I can't see you. Let's get into the intro. Superstar of the DC.
I'm here until my phone dies.
Dark One.
I'm here in the dark, killing titans. Let's go.
Master Minoso.
Greetings, everyone. This is Master Menos. How have you guys been? Me doing pretty swell.
All right, I just blew a candle out, so you know it just got real. All right, let's go. Sponsors.
Okay, starting with Inner Server.
Inner server that I don't know what this is on my screen. Okay. All right, that was kind of wow. But yeah, innerserver.net, 65% off standard web hosting for just $250 a month. You get epic support, like my name, 24/7 instant response around the clock support. I mean, you could just call them now. You call them at 1 a.m., 3 a.m., 3 p.m. They're there, ready to help you out in your hosting. Live chat, phone, email, Facebook chat, whatever. AnswerRideNet is there to host your site and make sure that it's easy and as painless as possible.
Yeah.
Link in the description.
Also, Razer. If you're looking for
one.
Oh,
Go ahead.
if you're looking for any gear, good chances are Razer's for you. They have laptops, PCs, mice, and there's currently a gaming chair going on.
It's a nice gaming chair.
Yeah, that. Oh, this?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't go for that color, but it's a nice gaming chair.
Yeah.
I've used a Razer gaming chair before at where tournaments was at, and it was comfortable. Go 0-2 in style.
Oh, they also have keyboards in the. The name escapes me. They pretty much got everything.
Yeah, I mean, go ahead.
Headphones.
Razer, try it out. Once again, link in the description.
Up next, Get Response.
Get Response. Inbound marketing solutions for whatever you need. Grow your audience, engage with customers, sell your knowledge, boost online sales with marketing service that does the job for you. Sign up for absolutely free.
And Daz 3D. Forgot there was
Dash
two more.
3D. The key to your 3D universe is just you downloading Dash 3D. It's absolutely free. Every week has weekly freebies. I've shown you some of them before. They rotate every single week. You can have thousands upon thousands of different things just from Dash without paying a single penny. Also, they have NVIDIA Iray Render, which is the closest to Disney kind of Pixar render you'll ever get because they don't send out their proprietary stuff for personal use. But yeah, look at that. It's amazing. Dash 3D. Link in the description.
Yeah.
These are all models, by the way. They're not real people.
Yeah, they aren't real people. Yeah, they do look real, but they ain't real people. And finally, Nicole's not here, but you can follow her alt account in the designers. This in case you were looking for pretty much most, if not all, of her instrumentals. With the exception of the first vid, of course. Can't be there, but the rest he can.
Yeah, shout out to Coach San Diego. And Dark One's looking to start making content. We're gonna try to get them to release some content by either the end of this month or next month. So look forward to that.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm tell you saw animations, not gaming. One or two.
And that's pretty much it. Anything else before we move on to the first topic?
That's about it.
Oh my god!
We're gonna be here for a good bit because the first topic is actually as title shown here. This is our thoughts on the PlayStation Showcase of 2021, and pretty much most of the interesting stuff that happened there.
Yeah. So the most interesting thing to me that happened was God of War Ragnarok. We actually got to see some stuff of that. Mm-hmm. I mean, like last time they showed something about God of War Ragnarok, it was just the name, and we saw nothing else. So it was good to see something now, and I'm excited for it. If you have PS4, it's also coming to PS4. So you don't have to get PS5 purely for this game. But I mean, it looks good, and I'm definitely and the trailer was for PS5. They weren't showing PS4. So whatever you saw on PS5, it will definitely look noticeably different on PS4, but not by a whole lot. God of War on the PS4 still look good. So I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it actually does look pretty good. But they did a good job there.
Kevin, me personally though, I love God of War, but I'm deeply upset because I can never play it. Because I don't have a PlayStation 2 or not. That I don't have the money to get because I visual work sometimes. I'm not artwork. But I never seen the trailer too. But I saw the game. I saw a preview of it too. I love it a lot too because it going straight off of where they left off at, and I like it a lot. But not only that, I love how they did portray it too. Like he is getting older, and you can tell he's getting older too, and getting to a point where I want more answers, not more secrets. And basically, he's trying to become like his father. Basically, he's trying to kill Titans. That's what he's trying to do right now. I think I want to die like that. I think he want to go. I think he's trying to fight God. I think he's trying to do now. I think he's trying to fight God, and I think Kratos said no. You don't wait to fight God yet. So I think now. I think in this season, I'm guessing. I don't know. I think now he's gonna try to do what Kratos doing now, like trying to fight gods and kill them off.
Yeah, as always.
What do you think, DC?
Yeah, he sounds less like a kid and now more like a teenage brat. That's cool. But,
but you little shit. You child, your bitch ass. I told you that I'm fighting Kino damn gods today.
For those, I think the game looked good. It's pretty much a continuation, a planned sequel from the last one, like they said it was gonna be. Like they said, don't expect too much changes. This is like a planned sequel because they didn't want to. It was like a planned story, and they didn't want to overload us with their first game. So this is pretty much, think of this as God of War Part 2. And,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm excited for it because the first game was really, really good. I highly enjoy it. Actually, I got it for the PS5 with the PS5 enhancement, 4K 60 frames, and it plays like a dream. For those, because I did hear lately that there are some Xbox users or Xbox fanboys that said those are the exact same image for the last one. Like, no shit, this is a sequel. This is just a sequel. It's part.
Yeah, it's literally a sequel.
That's what sequel do. But yeah, so I mean, that was my most hype thing they showed there. I really did like what I thought. Like I said, God of War. I just love God of War. No longer David Jaffe, but Corey Barlog's doing pretty good so far.
Wait, oh no.
That bad?
All right,
that's somebody else that did the Last of Us 2.
Yeah,
that's Neil Cuckman. I mean, yeah,
it's totally Neil Cuckman.
You said it right. I don't know what was wrong. I don't know what is wrong with that man, but he got issues.
Everything.
Yeah,
It's
gave Anita Sarkeesian a medal. I mean, that's all I can say about that. Moving on. Marvel Spider-Man 2. They brought Venom.
Oh, this one, Mama and Spider-Man, or
So this is
Yeah.
a sequel to Spider-Man that was on PS4. This is a sequel to
okay.
that. And it looks kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie, it looks kind of nice. So
Yes.
It's gonna be co-op in the game. I'm actually kind of curious because they always show Mama and Spider-Man though, and then all people been asking they're gonna be co-op though, or not gonna be like those game where you shop by two characters. Like you shop, you put Mama Miles, not like Peter if you wanted to, because that is a good question to ask. Because you see on like one or the other. I think it was the last one. Spider-Man went on vacation with Mary Jane to an island to meet I think Silver Nova, and Mama Miles had to take over the city, and then Spider-Man came back. And I think now Spider-Man back in the city, I'm guessing. And if so, I think it's gonna be like a saying you can shift some characters, or it's gonna be like a co-op saying. Because I know the story gonna be really good. Because I know Marvel gonna do some really good stories and stuff like that. But I'm curious, alright, the new skins. The skin was amazing. The top two skins, not on that, it's gonna be co-op, or they're gonna be like color swap out. That's the two things I'm wondering right now.
yeah. So I mean, honestly, as long as the only thing I didn't like about the other Spider-Man on PS4 was I didn't like the scenes where you're playing as like just Peter or Mary Jane or Miles, and you were just doing puzzles and trying to lock things, and there was no action going on. That kind of just threw me off. I'm like, can we? What happened to the game? Like you just go from action to that. I'm like, what happened to the game?
Yeah.
It's be Spider-Man, like the game says Spider-Man, not Miles. It says Spider-Man, not just Spider-Man, Mary Jane, and Miles Morales. No, Spider-Man. I want to play Spider-Man, not people.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Legit
Like
Spider-Man.
I'm playing normal people just walking around doing puzzles. I'm like, wait, what happened?
I'm just mad that some guy got pissed mad. I sound like fucking Spider-Man, not Spider-Man side bitches. God damn it! The hell's all this? Like, I guess what I'm trying to say that though. Like that was about to say because like I never played it, but I've been noticing like this. I feel like they're trying to make more relevant in the game. Miles and Mary Jane. Because I think there was a sequence where Mary Jane meet I think with Venom or something like that, or Harry Osborn. Because I think one of the story segments said they fought I think it was Harry was on vacation but he wasn't though. Because I think it was a story segment for Mary Jane though, and I get it too, but at least make it more interesting though. Like they could do like some takedown or something, but not just like hey we'll do some sneaky stuff like Metal Gear Solid. But it's not the good Metal Gear Solid. It's like the more crappy one.
Yeah, that was my only problem with the original one. I mean, and luckily those segments didn't overload the game. It's just whenever they happen, I'm just like, yeah, I don't care. I didn't care to solve the puzzles. I just looked at YouTube. I'm like, how do you solve this puzzle? I don't even care to think about it. Okay, there it is. I'll get back to action.
All right, so here's my take on the game. All right, so that's how Epic. I was like, say the truth because if you want me to be honest, what they did with Miles Morales and all that stuff, this is alpha. It's clearly alpha that they're showing us in the trailer. It looks good. Don't get me wrong, but everything looks good. Venom is not going to be played by Eddie Brock. Who's going to play the game? You'll know. So I ain't going to tell you. But it looks early. It does. It looks alpha-ish, but for co-op, I don't know if they're going to be co-op. Not really sure. I'm thinking no, but I do
I'm
think
thinking no because it's Insomniac and they don't really.
Oh, it's Insomniac. Oh yeah, they're giving no co-op. But I was say, are they gonna be like at least a character shop or something like you play as Miles Morales or Peter Parker, or no like one of the Hoppins like, hey, I need assistance. And Peter going, no way, boy, I got you.
Yeah, it's gonna be more like that. It's gonna be more like you're gonna be bouncing around as Peter and Miles through the adventure. And let me see if I get this down. Yeah, you're gonna bounce around as Peter and Miles as they're gonna pretty much be tag team because they're the only two Spider-Mans in the city. And actually, we might see Green Goblin maybe.
Ooh, which one?
I said Green Goblin.
Not Hobgoblin. Hobgoblin.
Oh wow!
I said which Green Goblin card. I said which one? The one with the robot suit or the mutated one? Because I think it's one of the Marvel series.
Oh, you're talking about the one from the Ultimate Spider-Man.
That's
I hope we never see that one. I hope we never see that one. I did not like Ultimate Goblin. They really wanted to make him something that I care about. But I'm like, no, I don't care about you. You're just a jacked up steroid goblin. I don't care about you. So yeah, nah. The mech one. Yeah, that's the one we want.
Oh, you talk about the one Sam Raimi's Goblin?
Yeah, the one with the mech suit. Yeah, I like that one the most because that one like he seemed cool. I thought he gonna come back and not like someone got played as him.
I thought you was talking about Red Goblin or something.
No, he was talking about that Goblin you see in like the animated series on Disney Channel.
Yeah,
that roided up Goblin that's actually a mutated he actually got mutated into actual Goblin and he actually has powers and stuff. No, I don't care about that one.
I think they're trying to make him like Thanos. It seems like the way that they have him built up though, it made it seem like he's trying to be like Thanos. So like I didn't like that, but the mech Goblin though, the one with the actual flying Goblin machine, also the little pumpkin things, that's the one I like the most. So I thought they got at least bring him into the mix. But as I said, they're doing one for Venom. They got to do one for Carnage though. They had to do one for Carnage, and I make a DLC just for Carnage and stuff too. And just have Venom and Spider-Man and Carnage all duke it out. I want Miles Morales. All four of them duking it out.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to see that. That bring back some memories for me.
Nothing else further on Spider-Man.
No.
Anything else that caught your eye?
Like it's gonna be a good game. That's just it's gonna be a good game.
Marvel made some good games recently. But I'm surprised it's not Xbox though. That's just a PlayStation exclusive.
Yeah, because Sony has rights to Spider-Man right now. So
wait, who owned the rights to the other ones then?
Yeah.
Which one?
The other ones were made by Activision, so that was on everything. With Menos.
Understood.
Sony owns Insomniac, so whatever comes out of them is going to be Sony.
Well, I'm not saying Sony owns, the rights to Spider-Man right now, them and Disney. So, Sony themselves aren't going to put a Spider-Man franchise on any other platform anyway.
No. They only own their movie rights. They don't own their games.
They own the game rights too. They own movie and games. The only thing they don't own is animated rights. That's the only thing they don't own.
No, thankfully.
They own animated rights. Because
they don't. That's why.
They do within certain. Oh yeah, they do with a certain studio or two, Aniplex.
Yeah, that's why Spider-Man animated series is on Disney Channel.
I'm gonna reread their contract, but all I know is from what I know, because everybody would say, "Oh, they don't own their game rights," and I looked it up, and they didn't own it at the time. Probably do now. Probably changed.
They didn't own it during when Beanox and Activision were making it, but they bought those, and since then they've owned it for like a decade now. They just had to wait for Activision's contract to expire. That's why Activision made Amazing Spider-Man 2, and that was the last game they made. And they rushed that game out because their license with it was expiring, so they had to release the game real quick. So that's why they released that in the state it was in, because they had to just release the game out fast because they were losing the rights to publish Spider-Man games. And of course, Sony took it because they couldn't renew it. And Sony has since then owned the rights to the Spider-Man game franchise. That's why Spider-Man 1 was only on PS4, and this one will only come to PS5. Unless it comes to PS4, but I don't think it is. PS5.
That is confusing as hell. They need to make like a fucking list of who owned fucking what at that point. They had too much to keep up at that point. But
at one point, Marvel was selling to everyone. At one point, Marvel had everyone buying their intellectual properties
before the Sam Raimi films. Marvel the movies was awful. It was not doing anything good. It was all of it was just awful.
Yeah, their comics and their animated series weren't doing that well either. So they kind of just start selling off their properties here and there to make profit.
And then the Sam Raimi movie came out, and it was a success. And then they were just like, and then Sony was like, I think it was the Sam Raimi was on his Sony's, right? Or was it Universal?
Yeah, I was on Universal, but then Sony did pick it up after its success.
Mm-hmm. Well, as of anything else, the stuff that did take, there are a few things that did catch my eye, like Gran Turismo 7.
I mean, that's good. It cut your eye. I don't
Yeah.
care about it, but go ahead, tell us what you like.
And for those wondering, Ghostwire Tokyo is also coming this next spring. Sorry, next spring.
I like the match and the outfit. What's the match?
Also, Insomniac is working on Wolverine. They're working on 2 games, so don't expect them to release anything anytime soon.
Yeah, besides these.
Yeah, Ghostwire Tokyo looks pretty cool. I don't know, for some reason I thought it was Ubisoft at one point. I don't know why. I just felt like I saw it for Ubisoft.
You know why? Because on Watchdog. Because Watchdog did something like the background, also the Max thing. That's what I'm guessing. Because Ubisoft did a lot of stuff like that too. But cheetah trails and stuff.
I just felt like I saw the Ubisoft showcase at one point, but I didn't. But I just thought I did, just, Mandela effect, I guess. But, Ghostwire Tokyo looked cool. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake confirmed. That's good. They didn't show you nothing, but it's confirmed. Old Republic was one of the last good games, Star Wars games ever made, so I'm all for it.
But there's more than it seems to it, but we're going to get to that part later.
Yeah.
And I agree with you on Ghostwire Tokyo. It looks amazing so far.
Yeah, and as far as Wolverine game goes, they didn't show us any gameplay. They just showed the cinematic of it, which looks cool. But I just want the gameplay. I do not care at all about that Guardians of the Galaxy game. I care about it less now than I did back then. I didn't care back then, so that tells you.
Epic. I just looked it up. No, they indeed own. No, they don't own the video game rights, but they do own the movie rights.
Oh.
Okay, I'm about to say that. I thought to say you own like either movies or the games, not money. I don't think they can own both at the same time, can they?
They could, but I don't know why they didn't just got the game and the movie rights. But no, they only own the movie rights. They don't own the game rights. It's just the fact that Sony also bought Insomniac, so Insomniac's making exclusive games for PlayStation.
Oh.
And they also cut a deal with and remember they also cut a deal with the Marvel, the Avengers game to make Spider-Man a playable character for them, which still has not been released yet for the PlayStation. That's still never been released. So yeah.
Also, here's one other interesting thing that I got.
Well, Sony's in a 15-year partnership with them, so they do technically own it, unless the partnership expires.
Of course, GTA 5 is back in the picture with GTA 5 and
I don't
GTA
care about
Online.
GTA 5. I didn't care about it when it was new.
Of course.
I didn't care about it when it was new. I don't care about it. I didn't care about it when they released it for PS4 and Xbox One. I don't care about it now when releasing for PS5 and Series X. I just do not care about this game.
Yeah,
I do not care about it. I do not care about GTA Online. I don't even watch videos from my favorite YouTube creators when they do GTA Online, like Dashi, because I just do not care about GTA.
Yeah, they're going full Skyrim with that. The PS5 versions are delayed to March 2022.
I don't know why they're delaying this, because all they're doing is taking the PS4 version and putting a prettier paint, piece of paint on it. That's it. No one cares.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Well, slightly prettier. It honestly looks the same to me.
It looks, literally what they did is they said, instead of it being upscaled 1080p, it's going to be 1080p native. And then we're going to upscale it to 4K.
Okay, so here's the thing, Epic. It's out on the Xbox 360. It's out on the PS4 and Xbox One. And it's going to be out for PS5 and Xbox Series X. Why do I care? It's already been through 2 complete generations. Stop.
Well, it's going to be out on your phone. Just give it time. I'm telling you.
I thought they already did that, didn't they? But like a GTA game, I saw some.
There's a GTA on the phones, but not GTA 5. The
Oh,
GTA
okay,
5
then.
in itself is gonna be on the phones. Just give it time.
They can do that. I think a lot of people can buy that shit. At that point.
New
Yeah,
Galaxy
but-
through iPhone.
I'm not a big fan of the whole Skyrim thing when they want to re-release Skyrim on everything. Dog,
Yeah.
relax. Skyrim was good when it came out. It's an old game now. Drop it. We're done. Move on.
They gonna
Was Skyrim on
again?
the phone?
Yeah,
Well, Skyrim's on the phone.
No, it's a swiping dash game that was on the Nintendo Switch with a DLC and also a all the DLC and also that like a thing for the Nintendo with the Link, Xbox PC, Stadia, and also PlayStation 2. I think I'm on PlayStation 2. I don't know. I've never been on PlayStation and stuff. But yeah, I think the only thing left on there is just the mobile devices now and tablets. And I did put that off too. People probably gonna buy it out too and stuff too. But me, I think the best thing to do is get on PC because you can do a lot of shit on there too. Download some funny mods on there, and not mod in your opinion. Because like me, I mean like me personally though, I can beat the game easily. But at the same time though, when I play the game, I want more fun out of it and not something to like boost the game up of it. But yeah, I think right now they're gonna try to get on mobile devices.
But yeah, they released a Diet Coke Skyrim. Oh, go ahead.
I'll say real quick, Skyrim's on Microsoft Windows, PS3, Xbox 360, PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, PS5, and Xbox Series X. And I think they played a joke how Skyrim can be on your Alexa too. I'm not too sure if that's a legit thing or that was a joke. But
wait, is that all the consoles?
Yeah.
PlayStation 2?
Nintendo.
They also released a Diet Coke version of it called Elder Scrolls Blades on your mobile device.
Oh wow!
They're going all out with this Skyrim thing. I mean, I love Skyrim. Don't get me wrong, but like, damn, they're going all out with this shit.
But get the place.
But they're working on this shit.
Yeah, don't forget the PlayStation version or the VR version for the PC too.
Oh yeah, the VR version. I forgot.
Yeah, I was
about
the VR
totally.
too. They legit some guy did 100 days in VR of Skyrim too. I forgot about that. Holy shit.
Please stop. I'm on Skyrim now. Please stop. Just please.
That's basically what it is at this point. Get some help.
Totally.
Like, I mean, like, god damn, y'all people are milking this shit like mad crazy. Just stop and just get a different game. And not do what Japan do.
Money. And to be fair,
yeah,
I'm
and not since
I'm one of the idiots who own it on different platforms though, so I'm part of the problem. Like I got on 360, I got on the One, on the Switch, on the PC. I got my PC for free though. And yeah, that's it. I didn't get the Diet Coke version, Elder Scrolls Blades on my phone because I don't care to play Skyrim on the go on your phone.
Yeah. Yeah, I found the full list.
Yeah.
PC.
So,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. 2 whole gens. This is 2 whole gens counting this gen.
Oh my god.
The special edition was a PC free upgrade. And currently it's also on the Series S and PS5. They also have VR versions and an Alexa version too. Wow.
Wait, you do have Alexa version?
This is more milking than I've saw of Persona 4 on its heyday.
Well, they milked the mess out of that game.
Yeah, they milked the hell out of it.
Heck. But yeah, they were.
But this is being milked harder.
Hey, it keeps producing milk, man.
Yeah.
They're just going out on this shit. Like, god damn. I know gaming companies be doing like this, like that much. Like, let's just milk a little and shove it. How much? We got. I said, well, we got every single console and get a movie for this shit. Every last one of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, god dang, they are just Jesus Christ. Take it a break, man. Just let it die out.
Nah, man.
Like I said,
it just works. It just works.
It just works.
Like I said, it's out on almost every console. I didn't even know it was out on the Alexa. I thought it was a joke. They played it up.
That's what I was saying. That was what I was saying. Like, I think you give commands and that do something on the console too. Like, so say, hey Alexa, make my character move to why I'll do this and that. It will do it for you.
You want?
Why would you want that?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know why. That would have won. I paid that what it does, and now it's
Why
saying,
would you want
it's
that?
your level in this game, and so that what legit does. I was like surprised it even does that.
But you know what? It's not more than Doom. The 1993 game. Doom 1993 game is on the MS-DOS, Sega 32X, Atari Jaguar, Mac OS, Amiga OS, PC 98, SNES, PlayStation, 3DO, Windows 95, Sega Saturn, RISC OS, the RISC OS. I don't know what that is. Game Boy Advance, Xbox 360, iOS, PlayStation 3, Android, Nintendo Switch, PS4, Xbox One. And because you can get PS4 and Xbox Series X games on the, because you get the preview version, you can say Xbox Series X and PS5 by proxy. God damn, that's a lot.
Yeah.
They're like, well, shit. If I didn't got a fucking list for this shit, I was just gonna say,
And this is ever since 90. Sorry.
Yep, this is the Doom from 1993. Yeah, the joke. Remember, can it run Doom? Everything can run Doom.
That's how this joke origined.
Bro, listen, man. I'm pretty sure some flip phones can run Doom. That's tough.
Yeah. Even some smartphones can run Doom right now.
3DO. I'll be right back.
I mean, it's on Atari Jaguar.
Even the dreaded Soulja game can run Doom.
I swear to God, I said this. I said Soulja Boy picked up on that. Like, you know what? Soulja Boy can play Doom. He was coming a Doom cost for Soulja Boy. I'm serious. Soulja Boy picked up on that. Like, holy shit, this Doom can run on any console. Bet make the Soulja Doom like with just Soulja Boy, but just a Doom guy. Like every time he be a character, each time he be an enemy or a demon, he's like some new song coming out or some shit. Mm-hmm. I want that to happen now at this point. I just want that to happen so bad now, just to milk it, so like I mean, like if you want to go out this bad though, and like you want people to buy your consoles, just do that shit. Hell, make fan games like that. Not Soulja like he would have been smart enough. He should make a gaming console that can download emulators. Cause a lot of people need that. A console can download emulators.
What he released was literally just bootleg emulator consoles. They were trying to bootleg the Raspberry Pi.
Yeah.
That's all he released, and he just put his name on it. So you could essentially download any game that can run on that console onto that console. You literally could run essentially anything. It wasn't hard.
It wasn't hard at all.
It was just
and of course, a lot of it had Nintendo ROMs on that, and that's how Nintendo joked them up the butthole with that lawsuit.
Yeah, he got scared, so he decided to take it down, even though he said he wasn't scared. Like, I ain't scared of Nintendo. Ain't no one scared of Nintendo. And then he took it down. Like, I guess you were.
You fucking punk bastard. I would have kept going. So I want to milk this shit real hard in hell. And now I would have been a smart video. I would have done a download. Hey, yo, cuz, you want some free emulator, my guy? I'm not some emulator.
Nintendos do.
Hell yeah. Here you go, my guy.
Nintendos do not joke around.
Yeah, so quiet.
And finally, the most interesting one for me was Project Eve. Most interesting release was Project Eve because one honestly looks good, and a thing to notice, she honestly looks good.
Hold on a sec.
Yeah. Yeah, the bastards at Sony somehow missed a spot, or they really didn't, or they really went under the radar.
I would say
she also looks very beautiful.
I know, that's really nice. It's
also,
really nice video artwork.
Also, everything shown so far honestly looks cool.
I give it 10 on the artwork because that's on point.
It is.
But I want to know how long. So, what is Eve? Is Eve? I'm thinking of the other one. What was this one? Because I think of the Eve online with the little ship battles and stuff like that. I don't know if that's the one I'm thinking of. Because I haven't seen a lot of that ad on my PC and gaming and stuff like that too. So I know that's the one I'm talking. I don't think that's the one I'm talking about though.
Yeah.
That what it is? The ship battles.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty much Devil May Cry style again. Yeah, it's Devil May Cry style.
Oh. I might want to play it now. But I don't have a PlayStation though. That's the sad part.
If this gets out of exclusivity, I would totally be interested. Also, you totally know that Sony somehow missed the spot when one of their drones are complaining about her not getting the ugly stick.
Bitch, yeah.
Crap out it.
Oh, guys.
Yeah, I'd play certain parts of this, but still, we could get something else. Don't want that right now.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, I've transitioned back to the regular visuals, so yeah, it definitely is Devil May Cry style.
Oh my god, that looked fucking nice.
Yeah, and so does she.
And is this like a trailer of it?
Yeah, this is a trailer of it. Has some gameplay.
That was really nice. I can see the Devil May Cry coming in though. I ended up putting Devil May Cry series though, but I heard the games are really good too, and they got a really deep background story too and lore behind it.
Yeah.
But I say I might play this game too. But since I might not buy it, it'll just be on PC or just on PlayStation.
Yeah.
If it's on PC, I can buy it then. I can buy that. But
Yeah, if it's on PC, I'm totally interested.
Yeah. The anime look really nice too. And the graphic look hell amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ. That is crazy as hell. Holy shit. That is amazing fucking graphics. No, I love the animations though. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, totally. The animations are amazing.
Yeah, hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. So the K-pop game, it looks beautiful.
I called it the K-pop game.
Hang on. Let me finish. It looks beautiful and all that stuff, but I don't know. The gameplay seems a little generic to the Korean games that comes out a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's just biased with me. I'm just gonna play Black Wukong. It doesn't appeal to me for some reason. Like it's not grabbing me like how Black Wukong, Son Wukong, the game Black Myth, Son Wukong is grabbing me. So I don't know. I'll look at the game even further, but for me, it still kind of looks like a skip to me. But y'all can continue.
The one part I'm gonna hate though is that people gonna battle it on like media bias saying like, oh, this character too sex appeal and so and all the game with blood and gold though. After the part I'm gonna hate though, I got a heavy backlash.
Yeah.
The game
Soy zombies are doing that already.
That's the part I hate the most. Like every time it's a good amazing game, with a good amazing character that look amazing as hell. Good people gotta come together into backlash one perfect game and ruin the whole fun for it. And I'll get so pissed I'm mad when I say, why you changed it? Oh, because we got a lot back from the community. Fuck the community. Fuck the community at this point. You gotta do the public making the job, in my opinion. Keep going the route you going. I mean, you are guys some best example to people who want to make games like this in the future. And you gotta need to bring back the old gaming, like games that actually amazingly good. Now, I feel like now the new generation of people are going like, oh, what about this, or what about this movie, or like, what about this, and this? Why waste your time battling this?
Yeah.
You could be actually just saying, okay, then you are part of the critiques, and you don't like this and that, and so it's negative critiques. This is why a lot of stuff that we have today is really bad because you're not getting actual positive or not full of critiques because it's legit good critiques and bad critiques. Good critique, you can actually critique the game and say, hey, I like this, but I didn't like this, or not positive view to not only help motivate the creators, but I want to give them good feedback so they know what to do in the future too. And make people not only they like it, but others like it too. Bad critique is that you just basically just battering them to the point where people shouldn't be playing this game. The game is shit. That's not the case. You should be giving them good critique to the point where you want people want to actually play it and not so they can prove on their mistakes. Yeah. It's okay to make a mistake. The question is, can you prove on the mistake you have created? And I get tired of battling cunts over here battling things. So,
Yeah, battling the wrong battles too.
Oh my
Also,
freaking God.
when the creators do get this heat, they should honestly just double down like Yoko Taro did.
what did he do?
Yeah, he straight up basically said, "You know what? Screw it. Let's send me all the lewds." That they did.
Send me all. Give me all of it.
That's what he did with Nier Automata for it, and that's honestly what the creators of Project Eve here should do.
Well, I mean, like, I'm just saying because I don't like the battle that they're just giving, like, the community just battling like hella hard like that. I mean, like, cutting some slack. You make a game like this good. Me as an artist, though, I'm impressed. Like, I want to be like them. Like, I'm a game like these people, but like, at the same time, you make it to a point where like no one can play the games no more at this point. Like, you're going like, oh, don't play this game. You think nothing good. Why? Oh, because of this or this. That's your opinion. I'm gonna buy the game because it's actually fucking good. You gotta actually change the game up for no fucking reason. Without a good excuse reason why. I can't hunt people down and beat their asses. I swear to God, I am. Every time, like, oh, you got this pure character. Hell yeah, community. I like this, creators. Fucking Christ, okay, but change it up. Person who left the game, son of a bitch. God, like you son of a fucking. Where is it? Like, Jesus Christ, you guys just ruining like the happiest day of my life every time when a new game comes out. You guys just ruined it. I don't know how you guys do this. You all just ruined it.
It happens a lot of time.
I don't know how to keep doing this. I don't know how to keep winning though. That's fucking retarded. Legit, that's just fucking retarded.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. But I can't say anything though because it was a saying was that like I think it was like you got enough people to join in on one saying. Apparently the people have so much power to the point they can destroy a person's image, or if not, destroy a person's career apparently. I didn't know that was a true thing though, so I saw on YouTube, and then I was proven wrong real fast and quick. Like Jesus Christ.
Well, that's everything I got. Is there everything you got, Rav, this whole list?
Where? Hey, DC, real quick. DC, real quick.
Yo.
You remember that thing you texted me earlier this week or last week?
Which one?
You know, when you're playing games and then all of a sudden everyone needs you. They happen the same thing on doing podcasts. As soon as I start doing podcasts, everyone needs me. It's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. And when you're not doing podcasts, nobody talk to you or want you to do anything, but as soon as you're doing something or anything, I think we need you. And you just like there's more people in the house. There's more people in this house than me.
Wow.
Like, you know that my brother's over there, right? He's just on that fat ass on the damn phone. My brother will be like, yo, what the hell? Like, but yeah, you know how to do this. I'll be damn motherfucker. Get that fat degenerate over there right now. Fatty, get your ass up right now. Like, no, I know, but like, Fatty, get the hell up right now. I used to tell you to call me out every time. I was trying to do my thing. I ain't playing these games. Like, God dang, calm down. Like, nah, screw y'all fools. I got so heated too. I know how you feel, Epic. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I ain't that heated, but then again, like
as soon as
yeah.
What?
Literally,
I don't know.
Epic's
as soon as I
been
do something.
every time we do a podcast, Epic gets stopped, but meanwhile, whenever we don't, he's apparently fine.
I know. No, you see, that's what I'm saying.
Also, speaking of disasters,
hang
Dark
on, real quick. PlayStation. The whole announcement, I thought it was good. It didn't.
Best one they've had.
Yes, the best one they have for the whole year. Did they show Deathloop again? I forget.
Yeah, they did once more.
All right, this is my problem.
You show the same stuff we saw.
Here's my problem. It's coming out to great reviews. I understand. I never said it was a bad game. I was just tired of seeing that fucking game. It was in every fucking PlayStation Direct ever since that game was announced. since it was announced, and therefore it was in every fucking PlayStation event. They keep telling me, play the game, play the game, play the game. Doc, I'll play the game. Just stop putting it in every fucking event. Like, every fucking announcement. They kept doing it over and over again. I got mad, and I don't care.
Showing the same trailer. They keep showing the same trailer. That's my problem. Is they're not showing anything new. They're like, hey, you want to see the same trailer that we showed you like 9 other times? Here's the trailer.
Here it is. Again?
You want the game now?
Yeah, wait,
want me to show you the exact same
story of the trailer?
No,
yeah, I haven't seen that one. That's new to me. I don't know what that is. I think I saw it once. I was just saying. I think I saw it once.
Do it again.
Want to see it again?
But my problem is,
I don't know. Like, I gotta say, I saw it multiple times. I said, I haven't seen this new to me. I hope it once. So I said, like, oh, the new game come out in Devil. I was like, okay, what is it? And that was it. Nobody saying what it is about, like what it means, or.
Hang on. But also, my problem was, Kenya come out the exact same month. They only showed that trailer one time, I think twice. Gave it no love. And it's about to come out this month. And I was like, I doubt anybody knows.
It's just like,
oh dear.
Actually, they still haven't shown Lost Full Side since, years ago.
No, but they'll show. But no, they'll show us on Project Athenia or pretty much the game, Isekai, the game, where you're playing as a girl who gets Isekai to another world, and then the world looks beautiful and all that, but the dialogue's fucking cringy as shit. Insomniac does great work. I can't wait for them because they always do some good stuff. I hope they work on it in peace. God of War does some great stuff. I hope they work on it in peace. No, they won't, because there's fanboys and fans all mad about why is PlayStation getting all the games and Xbox don't. Well, go fucking talk to your fucking president about that.
I mean, no, you're right. Talk to the president about that. He might say something. He might do something about that.
No. Phil Spencer is not about exclusive. He's all about getting people over to our platform, but he doesn't know the fact that if you want people over to your platform, you need exclusives. They need a reason to be there. They need games. If you don't have games, then what's the point of me being there? Why would I come to you if your competitor has your competitors has fucking games on there, exclusively on their platform? Why would I buy yours if your competitor's got fucking exclusive things on their platform? I could just go to them. Like, they still never gave me a reason to buy an Xbox. At most, you gave me a reason to buy a fucking PC than anything else.
Why does PC?
I guess the reason to get a Series X or Series S, but mostly Series X over a PC is because the Series X, with the kind of specs it has, is cheaper and stronger than this PC you get with those exact specs. Those specs, a PC with those exact specs or higher would run you about $1,000+, while Series X is $500. So that's its selling point, I guess, is if you want those games at that resolution for that price, that's the only way to get it. That's my only guess.
I would say that if there was any fucking Xbox Series X consoles out there in the fucking world. For fuck's sake, PlayStation's been fucking restocking almost every fucking month. I haven't heard diddly shit from the Xbox.
I get a console, I can get a damn shit on my best.
But Series
control.
Guess what? Because Series S just got back in stock. But the Series X, nobody knows where that fucking console's been. Like, Scalper's been selling that, still selling that shit over like at 1,000 or 800. Then they expect to sell a new model of the fucking Series X, the Halo model, which, by the way, got scalped. Like, bots just fucking took over that scene like very fucking quickly. I couldn't even secure one copy.
Damn. Pre-orders. We're gonna scalp up the pre-orders.
Yep, and I couldn't even secure a pre-order. So yeah, that's fun. I can't. There's no sign of me getting the console. I really want a Series X, by the way, because I can say that they don't have any games, but they got Game Pass that don't have any games. But I can't even get my hands on the console because they have not released any Series X ever since the launch trailer.
Same deal with the PS5 if that's happening there.
They stealth released a few X's, I think, a couple months ago. They didn't tell no one, and it all got sold out.
Yep.
Yeah, it sold out immediately.
Damn.
I think the most things I heard about the Series X being in stock and shit was like when E3 was happening, and they had deals with GameStop. Yeah, they had deals with GameStop and with their pro players, which I am a pro player. That they'll sell it to you first before they sell it to anybody else. That's fucking scummy as shit, but they did that.
I mean,
Still didn't-
GameStop, but
still didn't get one because they only sold like 3 of them. But
yeah, that's
Oh,
that's the only allure I can say about Series X, is that you can get it with its specs. You won't find a PC that cheap with those specs. But that's the only thing I can give it. But you can't find it, so it doesn't matter.
you can't find fucking graphics cards on a reasonable price now, can you?
Nope. I'm still searching. But
Fucking silicon.
honestly, I'm better off buying a new laptop with those same kind of specs because it'll be cheaper.
Yeah, by the way, it's best for you to buy a pre-built because building it yourself, well, you won't even have the parts to do it. So, yeah, fuck that.
Youch.
So it's just best for me to buy a new. I don't want to buy a new laptop, but it's just for now. It's just best to buy a new laptop. It makes more sense because I could buy a good laptop for like $800, right, with the same specs I want to put in my current one. So, yeah.
I'm glad I already bought mine.
You already know my story. I'm gonna need to buy one because I can't do fucking editing. I can't do anything editing until I get a new one.
Youch.
I was using the Blackmagic engine, DaVinci Resolve. I was editing on there, I was just editing for fun, But I was thinking about doing some videos because, no lie, I had 2 videos in the pocket. Almost got the scripting done. Threw that out when I lost my laptop. But I had some stuff in the pocket. Now I don't.
I mean, Dark One technically has 4 videos in the pocket, but I just couldn't release them because he said some very not savory stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, some of it was. Some of it did happen just now, but still, he must have said worse.
What the fuck did he say? Give me
All the
gamer
gamer words.
all the gamer words. Oh, all right.
Yeah, he said game words. Also, he said stuff about ethnicities and stuff. So I'll just leave it there. Yeah.
I ain't trying to get canceled. I'm good.
Every variation, Nobunaga.
I know I don't give a fuck. I know I don't give a fuck about y'all niggas on the internet.
Any of these videos.
Hey, I know I don't give a fuck about y'all niggas on the internet, but the problem about that is you can work somewhere and then they can fire you just because you said something outside of work, which should be illegal. That shit should be illegal.
Yeah, it's either what you said outside of work or your views is the exact opposite of theirs.
Yeah,
what someone said.
So how that actually work though? Because I was told that what y'all can do, they can look into like your information, like your social media device, like your Instagram. You got Instagram, for example, Twitter. They have the right to ask. I don't think they have the right, but I think they'll ask you at Twitter, Instagram though, and looking at your Twitter, Instagram, though, you have anything appropriate though, they can take you fire you or something like that. I think people like a homeless tree or jokes on that too. I heard they can fire for something like that. Is that true?
Well, what they do is when they do the background check, they hire private people to be able to, whose job is to gain access to all your stuff. Like they find a way to get access to your stuff, and they're like, oh, so this dude's name on YouTube or whatever is this. Oh, then they look at some of your videos like, oh, what did he say? Gamer words? Oh no. And then they're like, oh, we don't think you fit the company culture.
I'm gonna just say it like this: it's a company. They can fire you for anything. It doesn't even matter what your background is. They can fire you just because you said the word "the."
Yeah, because in America, they have a thing where it's like a clause where they can fire you for essentially any reason, and they don't have to actually tell you a specific reason. They just have to give you a vague description of it.
Yeah, they'll give you a vague description of the actual reason.
While
you're left to figure out the actual reason.
That sounds very highly unfair. To me, it sounds like.
It is.
Yeah, it still is.
Welcome to America. Welcome to America.
Yeah.
Like Peter.
And if they did tell you something outright,
no one get no whites. No one get no whites. Some of them get no whites.
And if they did tell you, if they did tell you an actual reason, they're able to be sued for it.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing is because for example, a company could be like, I really don't want to have all these black people working for me. And it's just me giving an example, so they can start firing some of them and say you didn't fit the company culture or something like that. Now, they're technically not lying to you when they give you that termination notice, but they can't straight up say we just don't want black people working too many black people work for us because that would create problems. You can sue them on that. So
by the way, you'll never hear that because black people, no, not just black people. If you're not white, they get tax write-offs. If you're just like black, I mean, in this,
if you're a woman or transgender especially give them good write-offs now. And minorities give them good write-offs.
Yeah.
But
Yep, just to say that, we do have, other type of sex, sex, male, female, trans, it's just tax write-offs and all
disabled people, veterans, all that's good write-offs for them.
Yeah.
That makes sense then, because like my boss doing right now, he's hiring people that are young and beautiful females, so he bring more cousins to the business stuff too. The problem is the new men that we have though, they know what they're doing and stuff. I was surprised you hired them, not someone asked for a master's degree in veterinary science and also an other degree in veterinary science too. And he said, I will not use them. I like using them to make me more money in the salesman than this. What you trying to say? I would have someone that's beautiful to bring me more customers in than someone that actually more smart that can save more lives in their pet store, basically trying to say. So that's what's going on right now.
Companies are awful. Like you said, they'll fire you and they'll hire somebody else real quick. Activision Blizzard.
Yeah. Until the guy they mean to hire catches something else, and then they run back to you saying, "Oh, we have the thing open after all."
I mean, look at Google when they had fired that whole division and they had to bring them back because no one knew how to do the algorithms like they did, and they had to pay them double the price they were paying them before. It's like, hey, good job, right?
Shut the hell
up. Before we go, we're not going to go there, but before we get off there, the only reason why pregnant women, they're trying to fire pregnant women is only because they have to, they cost more money.
Yeah.
They
literally cost more money.
Working over the pregnant too.
Yeah, they literally cost more money, and they have to give them and they also have to give them maternity pay when they birth the child. And too many of them way too many of them happen to ride off that maternity pay and either just stay at home or move to another job without them knowing. That's why more pregnant women are being fired.
Or if you're GameStop, or Walmart, take the pretty much fire them, not let them know about it, and when they come back to work, rehire them again.
Ooh.
Yeah. That's why if a company asks you when you're at an interview, are you thinking about starting a family? You do not legally have to answer that question. Male or female, you do not legally have to answer that question. They're trying to gauge whether or not you will have maternity or paternity leave. So do not answer that question. If you are planning to start a family, don't tell them. Just get the job, and then when it happens, make sure your notice is in that it's happening. But do not tell them at the hiring process. They will not hire you.
Okay.
That sounds really unfair, but on that, I didn't know you can deny that kind of question though. Because you have to answer a lot of questions honestly to a point where you have to answer them. You can't skip over.
If they say, "Are you religious?" You don't have to answer that question either.
Yeah, a lot of them you don't have to answer
because they're wondering, are you going to be working on Sundays or Saturdays or Fridays? Whichever your day is. You don't have to ask a question like, "Are you religious?" I prefer not to answer, and they can't go any further with that.
Yeah, they legally can't go any further with that.
No, because the reason why I've been doing that some jobs, because I felt some jobs they would egg on the coworkers up to the point they want you to it's not they're forcing them to have to answer they're forcing you to answer that question on it yeah, you did, so are you sure? They was kind of egging you on the point you're trying to make you bust the point you have to answer and to make sure on that point.
What salary are you expecting? What salary are you expecting? AKA, how good can you lie? What was that, Epic?
Don't answer that question. Just the best way to answer a question is say, "Well, I've researched how much people in this field make, and at my level, I believe that." And then you put out, the mid salary of that, and then usually they'll either go slightly higher or stay at that salary so you're not undercutting yourself, because you don't want to overcut, you don't undercut. Because if it's a $50,000 job, you're like, oh, 35,000. They'll gladly pay you 35,000. They'll gladly pay you less.
Also,
good.
this is Also, this is a new thing, and it's weird. When somebody asks what sex you are, you can actually deny them of that now.
I don't deny that too.
Okay. Because I was say you had to, you are male, you had to say you're male, and then you're female, you had to say female stuff too. You had to say one of those, you cannot deny all that. That's a good question. I hope you can you can call yourself they, or so that too. Like just so you're not male or female though. You like mostly in between. Or now you don't want to say it.
That means you can somehow pick the non. That means you can somehow pick the non-binary option.
Yep, it's because of the non-binary option. It's all because of trans rights and stuff. Yes, you can. If somebody asks you, are you a male or female, you can deny them. You can literally not say anything, or you can just say, I choose not to say anything.
Thank you. Thank God. I'm trying to say I don't
identify with either. Those aren't really eggy on questions. Like, if you want to answer that, you can. But the other ones, like you don't have to answer your religion. You don't have to answer, are you thinking of starting a family? You don't have to answer the salary. Like you don't have to answer a lot of questions they ask you. They're asking you to gauge where you're at with that, So
because
pretty much, what he's saying is, you can answer questions about the job. You're not allowed to ask you any personal questions.
Exactly, personal questions is just point blank. Period. Like they can't legally. Like if you tell them, then that counts as just you casually speaking. But as far as professional. You don't professionally owe them nothing. That's your personal life.
Okay. Because I've been off for some of my job, I asked how much I'm getting paid from the manager side too. They most likely I think like while they answer my questions, I even ask them that face to face, just walk away. I even ask them the coworkers that too. A lot of them say they don't know how much they're getting paid too. I even asked the boss, or try to, like my first boss, the owner, he was barely there. He was just there for like one day. He was gone for I think like 10 weeks. The second one, she was very like abusive and also that really bossy. And the third one, he just didn't like care, and he was very helping people out too. So my boss said, "Hey, how much are I paying you?" I said, "I'm not for sure because I asked out 10 times. No, I had not given up a specific how much we're getting paid, so I don't know how much we're getting paid." And apparently he said that shook him up. Apparently shook him or something like that because that was alarming to him too because. That's not a good sign for him, my friends like that, like not knowing how much the coworker getting paid, and no one didn't tell him that.
That and women's rights, pretty much, because a lot of creepy guys, a lot of people, y'all don't know, a lot of creepy guys or managers of high positions like to hit on some of their people they're hiring. So they'll ask some of their personal questions like, "Oh, they're married" and all that stuff, which they don't have to answer, and it doesn't happen to every job, but there are some creeps at some jobs that will hire women because they're pretty, and they'll try to, pretty much give them the job because they're pretty, and they're trying to have sex with them, low key.
And some of them often do.
My boss, he actually got in trouble, I think 3 times for that too. But apparently I was informed. I don't know if it's true or not. But what happened was that while I was at welcome to him, I was told from another coworker that I think 2 coworkers just said that. What happened with my owner? He still works in his job now. He actually got in trouble from court for doing that. He paid out the judge 3 times in a row. But I said I don't know if that's true or not though too. But knowing that I also remember my new manager we have. She do not have a husband though, but she do have a kid though at a young age. I didn't understand why, but I didn't ask that question though. But I think she did have to answer that question though. What did she have a husband or not though? When she started becoming manager though, I think. But there also were rumors to the job was that the other owner though, might be harassing the females too, and I can see that too. Cause I remember last time I was in the back in the kennel, I was talking a little bit loud, so right, he came right behind me on my back, and I could feel his belly on my back though. And I turned around, I got so triggered to a point about pressing the job I didn't. He just said, "Hey, I can hear you. You please lower your voice down," and so too. But like. His whole belly was on my back. I can feel his whole belly on my back. He's a really big, fat guy. So I can really feel his belly on my back. And stuff, too. But now when I asked all the ghosts, so I said, hey, I asked him, hey, did that guy creep you out? Sometimes he did. I said, yes. I asked 2 ghosts and said, yeah, he creeped me out multiple times. I think he did it like 4 times, though. I think the other time she did it, like he touched her shoulder like too. And she felt very uncomfortable when he did that to her, too. But I think last time they were trying to sue him too, but they said they couldn't do it though because apparently last time the judge that he knows personally, he paid him off. I think close to $1,000 to make him win the trials. I think a couple times. But honestly, I don't know that's true or not though. But I heard when I talked to the ghost though, my dog.
Yeah. Was he actually macking on them, or was just doing something else?
No, like
the Mac.
Like what he was just basically doing was just like he was just basically up on them, like touching the shoulders, so that kind of you can feel him breathing on your shoulders a little bit, on your neck a little bit.
Oh yeah,
so
that.
Yeah, that's what he's kind of doing. So that not so he's just like, hey, how you going? Like I'm gonna call him out to say, hey, I'm gonna say, yo, fatty, cool that shit back there, back the hell up a little bit. Like you couldn't go out. Like what the hell on with you? But I kept my cool. I didn't say something because I got really offended because like that is really inappropriate for an owner to do that. I'm surprised he didn't get arrested, but right now, like apparently, I also informed too that he might get arrested again because apparently our last manager got charged. Got in trouble for another coworker threatening the manager to have a dog cough a balls and dick or something like that with a dog. And after that, though, he didn't cut her or anything like that too. But she said she gonna fund to sue the owners though for that. So they filed our manager. But after that, now I think the police officer looking for a manager too for the charges for I think 2 charges, one for I think something else, but the other charge for being sued though. But I was told they can't sue him because the manager was fired and gone. So I don't know what else is going on though. But that I've been told, but like there's something like my boss been doing though, and that the stuff that been going on, like a lot of stuff seems like there's a lot of red flags that he'll killing down, and so it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
that's stuff they're doing. And
those guys are harder to take down.
I say like the reason why, because I said I didn't know that he got like his own personal judge like that because I met his parents too. His dad might be racist though because he called one of our coworkers that was black, and he's like, for example, we didn't have a mask on, but he didn't eat them. He the only one was talking crap behind his back and called him out saying, yeah, and he put through a mask. I said, oh, I don't know. And then after our boss said, hey, wear your mask. And after that, I'm like, what? And that's when my coworker came to me and said, hey, is the owner racist by any sense? Like, not that I'm involved. No, why? And I said, oh, because he talked to him, and all that he was talking behind his back, him and his father, and just called him and singling him out and stuff for not having a mask on. Even though we didn't have no mask on at all. I was like, oh, well, I was not informed about that. Thanks for letting me know about that too. But honestly, like some like people like don't like I do always show about red flags. So I don't know how to deal with that kind of stuff because like if a person that has had mom and dad born rich, and you have a son that is rich too that also understood too, and you trying to take them to court and they know a personal judge that would just pay them off to win every single court case. Like that's a good question to ask. How do you fight against that if they use money to win every single tactic? So like. That's a good question to ask to me, in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
Let's go ahead and go to the next topic.
Yeah.
We've been on this topic a long time.
Yeah, we've been on this a while.
This has been navigating the corporate world with the night.
Yeah, navigating the corporate world,
now,
where average Joe can just exist and get thoroughly messed up on a false whim, but actual creepers in higher positions, apparently they're harder to take down.
Yeah. Shout out to Jeffrey Epstein. All right.
To be all in all, just be careful who you work for and make sure that you have a backup plan.
Yes.
If the job goes south. All right, let's go on to the next
And scumbags like Asia Argento. Disgusting.
Hey, Charlie, I hope to
Bill Gates. Okay, but
HR ain't here to help you. We're here to help the company. Fuck you.
By the way, Dark One.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, 2 episodes ago, you totally conked out on us. You were there for the EX episode, but you totally conked out.
Yeah, I blacked out like crazy. I looked up like, okay, well, that's it. I'm like, wait, what the hell going on? Huh? Like, goodbye, everybody. Huh? Wait, hold on. Like, that's the voice I remember.
It wasn't the fact that you blacked out. It was the fact that you blacked out, left, then came back to go back to sleep.
Yeah.
I know. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know
saw
that
you.
happened.
Podcast and then went to sleep again.
Because like reason why is that I have to do back and forth my job. And I think that I didn't know I did that though. I was like, okay, I'm back in the podcast. What am I doing? Right, podcast. Hey everybody, and that was just it. That's all I remember was just hey everybody, what's going on? And I just blacked after that.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
because usually when people black out when we kick them out, they don't
Yeah.
come back to the Skype call and go back to sleep. But you came back like 2 seconds later and then went back to sleep. I gotta hear this.
Yeah. You were just Sleeping Beauty that whole episode.
Yeah. Did you hear me snoring? Or did you just know I
Yeah.
was blacked out?
No,
Yeah,
you were
just
straight up
snore.
blacked out.
That you snored. That's why I got you out the first time.
Yeah.
I just booted you, and then you came back in manually.
I don't know. Okay, to be honest, I don't remember actually coming back in though. But I remember I woke up though, like back in the podcast. That's the only time I remember though. At the group part, I don't remember. I don't remember me come back in the group in the podcast though.
Yeah, that's the part that was weird to us. Is like I've never had someone I booted out after they went to sleep. They come back in and go right back to sleep. I was like,
They come back in and then conked right back out.
Yeah. Hey everybody. That's
Oh, hey everybody.
Yeah.
That's what surprised us. Is that you just went back to sleep.
Yeah, but you docked, and let's go ahead and get on the next topic.
Yeah, totally
Next
docked.
Not next podcast. Next topic.
I thought I did say next topic, but next podcast
You
it is.
literally did
All
say
right,
next
next
topic.
topic.
Next podcast. Next topic. Let's do it.
This concludes the Knights Roundtable. Not kidding. This concludes the Knights Roundtable. Oh, just kidding. Just kidding.
All right. Let's. What's next topic? Menos.
Yeah. Next, remember earlier about the Knights of the Old Republic's remake? Turns out that's dead on arrival.
Oh.
Ugh.
God dang, DC, what did you do?
I don't know. What did you do?
I did nothing. That's what I
DC
did.
did a lot of crap. That's what, but thankfully not as bad as this.
I didn't do nothing about that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
Knights of the Old
Well,
Republic's remake end up being dead on arrival after all because, to make this short, some no-good misandrous SJW monster that hated the original somehow got hired to write this thing.
Wait, the author was the Mary Sue?
Yeah. They used to write for the Mary Sue.
Oh
Mary
no. Oh no.
Wait a minute. Is that the one from
No.
Is that the one who made
sadly,
the game on Star Wars The Old Republic Online?
No, this is a person who hated Star Wars The Old Republic and thought it was misogynistic. They're actually working on the remake.
Wait,
that's the
why
thing,
have
like,
hate
this
series
monster.
working on a remake? That
Well,
makes no
that's the
sense.
thing. They already have the original script. They don't need to deviate. From
Yeah,
it.
they don't need
just
to
need
deviate at
remake
all.
They can
No,
just
the original
remake
script was
the
misogynistic, so they're gonna deviate. Watch. Oh my god.
Misogynistic how?
I don't know. I don't even think there's really that many women in that game, actually.
If at all.
You can make yourself a woman because of create a character, but
Yeah,
honestly,
but past that, I don't know.
I'm sorry. When the game was literally about two brothers on different paths and shit like that. One became good.
That's what it's about.
We even see the proof here.
So I don't know what this person's on right now.
Drugs?
Drugs. Yep. Yeah, you don't have to say anything more. Drugs. That's it.
Yeah, here it is. It's freezing, but hating patriarchy keeps me warm.
Ugh.
Oh,
That's what I meant about being misandrist.
Oh.
I don't have to say this enough. Keep entertainment.
Yeah.
Don't put your political agenda into it, because once
What?
that happens,
This is why everyone fears when a remake got or a remaster got announced. Actual crap like this.
Oh my.
That guy? Jesus
I ain't
Christ,
gonna
hell
be,
you do.
I ain't gonna be playing it. I'm not gonna be playing it. So good luck to y'all, whoever wants to play it.
No way in hell am I gonna be interested in this now.
Why would you get someone whose opinions on the first game were we need to change everything to make the remake? That makes no sense. Hey,
That makes no sense.
They're gonna have me remake Mario Brothers 3, but I hated everything about original Mario Brothers 3. So I'm like, you know what? You know that whole jumping and collecting coins? We're taking all that out of this game. Like, we're gonna have him pull out a gun and kill babies.
And basically have it be a first-person shooter. No.
Like no. You know what it really is.
No,
It's
no,
like,
no.
Instead of Mario going save a princess, Mario's gonna go out and go get a job.
That's the funniest game ever.
I don't think Mario should be collecting coins. That's unrealistic to the real world. He should go out and get a job, and that's what the game's gonna be about. Let's do it.
Nope.
Yep. No more saving Princess Peach. She can save herself. No, that stuff. Bowser, he's gonna go to jail because he's being a pervert.
Princess Peach is gonna be Mario's boss.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then she'll cuckold him for Bowser. Right after Bowser got out of jail.
Yeah, got out of jail, man. It's gonna be the greatest remake ever because I hate original Mario. That's what we're gonna do. I don't understand why they keep getting people who do not play games to make games.
Yeah.
Yeah, people who come up with
Plus, she totally hates the series.
She wrote with Mary Sue.
Yeah. So Heart Misandrous too.
Oh, by the way, it's gonna be. I already got it. It's not gonna be between two brothers. It's gonna be between two sisters, and then one of the sisters is gonna be like, "I don't need no lightsaber. I own the Force. I can just kill everybody with a pistol." And then that's we're gonna take it from there.
Basically have her be worse than an array of the Disney sequels.
God, I don't understand how hard it is to get people who play games to make games. I don't understand. How are these people getting jobs and I'm not? That's the true question, man.
Yeah! She must have gave whoever was running that joint the best top possible in order to land it.
It was bomb. That's all I'm saying about that, man. It was bomb.com.
Mungus Chungus out. Honestly, that's how I feel about the situation. Like, if y'all want to still buy it, buy it. If y'all don't, no, I'm not getting it because I haven't played the original and I don't really have any interest in playing it.
This killed my interest in playing it, of course.
You can play the original now on PC, and you can play it at decent resolution because different mods and stuff, which is cool. But
it's on the Xbox. It's on the Xbox. Knights of the Old Republic is on the Xbox with the backwards compatibility type shit. So
nice. But
PS5
is making a game. I don't understand how there's all these programmers and modelers out here who can't get jobs in the game industry, but these journalists who are barely journalists, honestly, and have no prior knowledge of making games can easily get into the game industry at high positions, like lead the industry is right now. Like I said, we need programs. All you're saying are these journalists. Like, imagine you go to school, right? 4 or 5 years, you graduate top of your class, you get into the field finally after like 3.
Epic, you're cutting out.
I'm just saying.
No, I can hear him. I was just like, there's like no point to really, like no point to it. All I say is, like I said last time, if you want to buy it, buy it. If you don't, because you're gonna keep getting people like Neil Druckmann is making these stories that makes no fucking sense, or make these stories that just has no point to them. I'm just like, and it's not even that. It's just the fact that it's the fear of them fucking it up, and 9 times out of 10, one of them probably gonna fuck up anyway.
Yeah,
because they feel like taking it into a different direction would be good for the story, but really would be great for the story if you leave it the hell alone. You're a remake. That's it. Be a remake. Is it a remake or a remaster? I forget.
Remake.
No, it's a remake. Yeah, just leave the story alone. That's it.
Yeah, that's what I said. Vote with your wallet. If the game comes out and is good, I'll apologize and say, "Hey, you did a good game." But if it comes out and it's what I think it's gonna be, like just vote with your wallet. Do not get the game until you see some gameplay of it. If what you see is not what Old Republic was, please do not give them money, because if the game bombs, I don't wish bombing on games, I don't. But if the game bombs, then they'll say, "Hey, let's not do this again." Vote with your
And
wallet.
we're definitely gonna hear about it if it does bomb or not. The moment
like
we hear any agenda pushing from this, it's over.
it's like making a Spider-Man game where you focus on Peter Parker delivering pizzas and dating Mary Jane instead of just being
It's pizza
Spider-Man.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pizza time all the time. Oh my gosh. But we'll see when
Ready
it comes out.
Ready
Let's
to move it?
Yeah, we're ready to move it.
All right. So last episode we touched a bit about Texas's heartbeat law, but only for a bit. But turns out that's actually related to this next topic because TripWire Games, their original CEO shouted out about the heartbeat bill and came out as pro-life, but everyone else within that ended up getting him fired and forcing him to step down right after the support.
Yeah. Now, this is not me talking about political beliefs. That whatever, I don't care whatever political belief is. We in like this podcast do not care. But the problem is, do not voice your political belief in interactive media, because guess what? No one cares.
I won't say no one cares because got him fired.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying like
yeah,
no one cared about his no one cared about his belief. That's what I'm saying. Like he didn't have to voice it. Once he voiced it and put it out there, that's when people cared. But no one cared about how he felt about the Texas law. No one asked him.
Unless they shared the majority of beliefs that he shared, but this time this was far from it. And that's what ended up getting him fired.
If y'all don't hear, no one cares about what your belief is until you tweet it out. Like I said, no one's asking him how he felt about Texas law. No one. He just tweeted that out randomly, and then that's when people started roasting him. But it's like, bro, you didn't have to release how you felt. Like, if you feel like the law was good and you liked it, just like it in private, and your friends know. There was no point on you posting it on Twitter. No point.
Yeah.
All right. Just let me know where I can go. Just let me know where I can go, and I'll let Dark one and the next one go.
Go ahead.
All right. So I'm pro-choice. I'm more like if you get a baby and you want to go abort it, go ahead and go and abort it, because raising a child, raising a child, it takes two to tango. So if both, like if you're a female, you got a baby, ask the boyfriend or whoever, significant other, see if both of y'all want to raise a child. And if they don't, the other significant other doesn't want to raise a child, then it's up to you. Do you want to keep it or raise the child or not? And if you don't, you should have the ability to get that baby aborted. You should, because like I said, I'm pro-choice. Now, for the CEO that got himself fired and all that stuff because of his take, if you're a CEO of a company, you never, ever, ever in your life voice a take on anything on fucking Twitter or social media. You shut the hell up and you keep your head down, because that is that's what I call an easy target. That's what I call it.
Like a manager at Pizza Hut or something. Like, you're like a manager at Pizza Hut. There's no point you tweeting about that, unless you're like, just no point. Like, the people who know you know how you feel about it. Why do people who you don't know, strangers on the internet, why do you feel the need to share that with them? Like, it doesn't matter. No one asked you.
Yeah.
Why did you?
Keep your head down about political takes of any kind if you're a CEO, because no matter if you're for the cause or against it, you lose. You lose in the end, no matter if you're for it or not.
Yeah, whether you're for it or not, you end up losing. And if it turns out you have the minority opinion, if you do have the minority opinion, good chances are you're totally screwed. Like, for example, I come out as pro-life, the rest of everyone else ends up being pro-choice, good chances are I'm getting booted for it. That's how companies have worked for years.
Because I believe in free speech, I believe in free speech, and I also believe in consequences afterwards. But like I said, if you was like some everyday Joe, and he wasn't such a CEO, if you didn't have like a big decision, if he was like a small fry, literally following, you can say whatever the fuck you say, but at the exact same time, like they'll try to bring it up later. But for now, like if you're like such a small fish, like you can get away with that. But if you're like a CEO at a company, and all eyes can just one tweet, all eyes can be on you, it's best not to just say shit. Just keep your mouth closed.
Yeah, especially since no one asked.
Yeah.
He was spoken to. No one asked you. Who cared about your opinion? No one asked you for your opinion. Why did you feel the need to voice it? And that's not me saying, oh, yeah, I'm glad he got out because he's pro-life. I'm with. No, I don't care. I'm not even gonna say whether I'm pro-life, pro-choice here on the podcast. People know me, know which way I lean on that. The fact of the matter is, no one asked him anything. He felt the need to share it, and then he wants to cry like, oh, these people forced me out of my position. No, you decided to open your mouth and say something when no one asked you.
Because
Why?
once you say the stupidest thing and you're CEO of the company, you'll bring everybody down.
Yeah.
You think everybody's not going to go down with you, bruh. That's why they cut you off. They cut you out because you said, because like I said, you don't win either way.
Yeah, you don't win either way.
Either you're with the people,
and it's gonna backfire for both sides anyways.
Hang on. Either you with the people and risk pissing off your investors, or you get fucking dunked on Twitter and you make your company look bad. You don't win. That's why you should just shut the fuck up.
And that's just the biggest problem. I just see all these people come on Twitter or any form of social media. I'm like, what was the point of you posting that? Like you had to type those words and then press post.
He wasn't thinking. I could tell you wasn't thinking. But another example, fucking Scott Cawthon, the creator of Five Nights at Freddy's, like somebody found out what he did, made that shit. Did he make that shit public or somebody?
No, someone else did.
Yeah,
they got him canceled.
Yeah, they canceled him because he supported pretty much people that was against the cause and all that shit. Gets like a certain LGBTQ cause and all that stuff.
Yeah, this Babylon Bee message actually applies more only to them than him. But this does apply more to Tripwire's other staff.
Because for me, here's another example. If he got that shit leaked as a CEO of a company, if he would have did that shit, came out and said that shit for himself, like pro-Trump and everything like that, because a lot of people are not feeling him, especially, the LGBTQ community, it would bring his company downwards and all that stuff. But he made a decision on leaving himself because he pretty much said, y'all trying to cancel somebody just because he supported a group that he thought that they have some good intention, some good stuff and all that shit. Like, don't get him wrong, he knew that he doesn't agree with all their takes, but at the exact same time, I can't just say keep politics out of video games because there's always a way to come in. Mm-hmm. But so I was making a video game, leave their personal life alone. But for this situation, because he says something fucking stupid, all this is his fault. There's no recommending. There's no exonerating him from any of that. All this is his fault. He should have just shut up and not say anything.
There are no angels in this scenario.
Anything. And this is what gets me is he did not have to say it because no one's asking him. No one's like, hey, how do you feel about this? The law happened, and he could have just kept making games and said nothing. I do not understand why he felt the need to talk. And basically, this company, they saw him get dunked on, and they wanted to disconnect themselves from that, and they did. They distanced themselves, and there's an open letter put to him. Hold on.
Yeah, this was an open letter for the staff instead of the CEO.
Go Dark One. Like, I'm done. You can go ahead and go.
Oh, the only thing I gotta say is stay low and stay hidden. I do it all the time. My job, like they ask for like opinions and that. I just say, don't ask me for opinions. Leave me the hell alone. That's just it.
Yeah, I'm the same actually. I'm the same
Because
actually in
like,
workplaces.
yeah, I keep all my information all private to a point where you look at my information like, oh, he didn't have done this. You bet your ass I don't, because I don't have none of my people who nosy as hell. Because every single American nosy as hell. That's because I keep all my stuff private. And that's why I have multiple accounts. I have like I think 5 emails and look 5 different accounts, and knowing that, and I think 3 different usernames. So you can try to find what you want to and figure out which one is me though. But you know if that can be the actual me though or not. But at the same time though, I keep my mouth shut and I don't like to say hidden. So y'all got one you bother me or not, you don't find me. So that's how I do it.
That's on a need to know basis, and they seriously don't need to know.
Yep.
So
Stay low, stay hidden.
I had a little friend watching the podcast and just text me about something about this topic. Okay,
What?
so I'll just say this. Okay, I never said I wanted this man to be canceled. You did not hear that come out of my mouth or out of anyone else here at the podcast's mouth.
Yeah, nobody want him canceled.
What I said is
he
he
is.
should have kept his mouth shut. That's all I said. I never asked for cancellation.
Look, let me just clear what I said. I split it up into two. I said people like Scott Cawthon who got canceled because of what he did. I did not want Scott Cawthon to get canceled, but they canceled him anyway. He was just like, he don't need to stress. He's just gonna go with his wife and kids. He made his money. He's out. He's gonna give the series to somebody else. Yeah, I drove that man off the internet just because he pretty much had the choice to do it. I mean, y'all just like, we don't like your choice, so you should get canceled for it. That's a fucked up way to do things. But this situation, he chose to open his mouth about a topic that he, as a CEO, you should never speak upon that because it's a lose-lose situation. He chose to open his mouth. He lost. And whatever punishment he got, he got. I don't want him to get canceled. I don't want him to, like, not make a living anymore. At the exact same time, he made that mistake. We didn't say cancel that guy. He's getting canceled because of his stupid decisions.
Yeah.
So
his views were not the majority of Tripwire's, so they ended up booting him out for it.
I mean,
Personally,
like
to
I
me,
said,
those guys were in the wrong and not him. But
yeah,
still.
So I mean that's all I'm saying about that. So I mean, if you want to ask us a question, you can actually type in the chat if you want. You don't have to text me, and that's not me being mean. That's not me trying to put you out there. It's just because he wanted to text me that he thought I was getting cancel culture. I'm like, I am. I never said I want this man canceled. I don't think he should have been canceled. I'm just thinking
me
that
neither.
This happened to him because he opened his mouth.
By the way, he's a CEO of a company. You can say he's canceled, but he's probably going to be a CEO of another company. Like, and he gets a severance package.
Yeah. Plus, he retired. He wasn't fired. So
yeah, he was forced to step down.
Pay. So he still gets severance pay. So it's not like he's going from making 6-7 figures to making absolutely nothing. I mean, we're not going to sit there and act like that's happening. But yeah, no, I never. You never heard me or anyone here on the podcast say we want him canceled. I don't know where you got that from, but it is what it is. It's good discourse, and like I say, if you want to say something, you can always type it in the chat. We won't bite.
Yeah,
makes me a little bit more mad because if this was a regular employee and they fired him, the employer wouldn't get a severance package. They just tell him to go fuck off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But
and that was actually why you never get. That's actually why you never give out much of your info to coworkers.
But that's all I have to say on that topic. I mean, and like I said, I don't ever ask for cancellation, and I don't want it ever to be misconstrued that I just did. I didn't.
Literally, nobody said he deserves to be canceled.
I cannot wait. For this generation to just fucking pass. All these generations that just immediately get people fired just because like they slip up and say something fucking stupid. I don't like cancel culture. I never liked it because I don't feel that you should lose your job and lose everything just because you said something stupid. Like everyone says something stupid. We're human.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I said a bunch of stupid stuff. Luckily, that's on social media. But back when I
Yeah.
was a kid, I said a bunch of stupid stuff. Oh my god, I use words like casually that I would never use now.
Uh, yeah, I'm definitely hard against cancel culture as well. Last thing anyone needs is to end up getting completely destroyed, saying, right around here somewhere you said Nobunaga." No, thank you.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my last thing on it. I don't ever want anyone to come to me and know. And I'm not mad at my friend. I don't ever want anyone come to me and say I ever was for cancel culture. You're never gonna have that stick on me.
Okay, let's just go to
Okay.
the next topic. This is
Yeah,
been
let's move it.
long.
I don't know. That kind of tilted me though. But yeah, let's move on.
I know. That tilted me a little bit, but I'm just like, man, let's just hurry up and get this shit. Let's just get off this topic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
no, sorry. I got to go tilted. I usually don't get tilted, but it's just that comment kind of tilted me.
I'll get some beer.
You had some beer? Congratulations.
Yeah. Here's another
Ooh.
Here's another pretty messed up topic. Fantasy Stars Online 2 New Genesis ends up virtual signaling by punishing 1,600 players of toxic / hateful things.
What did they say online? I had to do an in-game chat.
Yeah. Yeah, apparently. Yeah, apparently.
What kind of hateful and toxic behavior exactly?
Yeah, according to a short of this, it's either gamer words or something else, most likely.
Do you have anything
Also,
with,
also people were
stuff?
also people were erotic role playing.
What?
Also, people were erotic role playing in DMs, knowing how salacious that can be. But
Who cares?
no,
Why?
no.
How do you even do that?
Yeah, that's my question.
Are you talking
And those
about?
were in private DMs, and they got destroyed.
Are you talking about a gotcha game?
Yeah.
I
Fantasy
don't
Star Online
know.
2 New Genesis happens to also be a gotcha game.
Oh, you're talking about the Xbox thing. Let me just say like this: I stopped playing that game. It's not a bad game, but I just don't care for it. Since we're on the gotcha game aspect, bring the other My Hero game. Not the fucking. I think they brought the Strongest Hero for the mobile game. That shit was ass. Bring the other one. bring the better one.
Yeah, bring the better one. But yeah, all I gotta say about this topic is there's a bunch of risque stuff in this game from the developers themselves. So it's weird that erotic role playing is being banned as being toxic or hateful. I don't.
Even though they kept it to themselves, they got banned. And same goes for a bunch of people that either were just being either mildly toxic to those legit saying gamer words. However, as people pointed out, they actually don't have the liberty to do that. Their player base is pretty small right now.
For those who saying game, hang on. For those who saying gamer words, by the way, the game is called Ultra Impact for the Japan Minor Ultra Impact. I don't know why they did not bring it over, but they need to bring it over. But anyways, for those who saying gamer words, I bet you some of them don't even know what the gamer words even mean. They just saying it to be edgy, which that's even worse.
Yeah.
Shows how ignorant.
I don't know. That's just weird. That's really all I have to say about that topic, honestly. Not Master Menos. Dark One, what you got to say about it?
I'm just surprised. I'm just fucking baffled. Like, how the hell? Well, a small player base like this, I think I would be stressing. I can see the toxicity though. I can see that. I mean, like, all games to be like more positive friendly and more like, hey, we've been positive less inappropriate stuff. But why would you like role play? I mean, if it's a private saying like a private role play, I don't care. But like, why do all huge role play though on online gaming server though? Isn't that kind of like fan fiction form?
or they didn't have time to do that. Then they want more like actual live actions, this and that.
I mean, the thing is, like with the Rock role playing, they're doing it like in private chats with each other. So it's weird that got banned because these are consenting people saying, "Hey, let's just do some erotic role play." I've seen that in multiple games like this. I mean, you see that in like Black Desert Online.
Yeah, Dark One. This is not a small. Finish the Star 2 New Genesis is not a small game. It's only small in the United States because not a lot of people's into that niche. It's very huge in Japan.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know it came here. A lot of people still think it needs to be ported here.
Oh yeah, they didn't specify whether it was throughout all the servers or just the English server.
Yeah, because
and what we're showing right now is the English server.
That wasn't that popular. I know it's
probably the English server.
Like
it's probably English server. I'm pretty sure it's probably English server. They're probably on.
Sorry to cut you off, but the game is like the game wants you to put pretty much the creator's intentions. They want to put you in the game that's why they got the creator character and all that stuff. That's why they have the whole bunch of role plays and stuff, because this is supposed to be your journey in a way. They want you to put you in the shoes. That's why custom characters is the way it is. And yes, they embrace the horniness. It's Japan. Duh. Like, duh. Yeah, go ahead.
Just look at some of the character models. I mean, this game is abhorrently horny. I mean, that's okay.
Yeah,
that's okay. I have no problem with seeing. You see those images here. I have no problem with that. Come on.
I mean, I'm surprised. Is this movie just in the U.S. and Japan, or is this all in general?
They actually didn't specify.
I seen Maximilian stream.
That's everybody then. Okay.
Like, I seen Maximilian streams. I know how horny they can fucking get. Like, I think it was just a character that was just nothing but fucking boobs. But no upper half, no lower half, just boobs. Congratulations, you made a character. I hope you're proud.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. That's all I gotta say about that. That's weird. I mean, no.
Yeah, it's seriously messed up.
Don't ban your fan base for being horny. Come on, now.
Yeah.
I mean,
if they were legit actually being completely toxic, then fine. But anything else, no, thank you.
But yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah, that's all I have to. Let's move it.
I still like that picture though. I might save it to my wallpaper. Story for a different time though.
It was more on being toxic than being horny. But
yeah, it was way more on being toxic.
No, that's the case, and you ban them on that.
And the trip was they actually cut a third of their base. That 1,000 was actually a third of their base in case of the English server.
Well, yeah, a third of their base is definitely horny. That's all I'm saying. But yeah,
more than third, but okay.
If it goes under, we know what happened. Let's move it.
I like the motor. They're making the Up series.
And this is going back to onward to Nintendo news. This is going back to Bayonetta 3. While Platinum really wants to show it, however, they cannot because of Nintendo's rules.
Oh yeah,
and it's literally not on them.
Yeah, Nintendo's probably been waiting. See, that's what I talk about when people kept trying to, message dude over like a Bayonetta currently and everything. Is like, well, you know what? Nintendo probably wants them to show it when there's, I guess, more to show or with a bigger conference. So Nintendo's like, hey, we don't want to show this until around this time, because I know Nintendo likes to show stuff more so around the time it's coming out than, too far out, with the exception of the, like Breath of the Wild. They showed that a while ago and it didn't come out until way later, but they usually try to show stuff around the time. So they're probably waiting until like maybe 6 months within the release window to show it.
Yeah, they're trying to make sure the whole game is done. That's when they normally do their marketing.
Yeah. So, I think that's what Nintendo's trying to do. I think that's what they're trying to do. That's why they're not going to be in a 3 app.
They've actually always done that for a good while now.
Yeah, with a few exceptions, but like I said, for the most part, they usually do that. So yeah, that's probably what's happening with Bayonetta 3.
Yeah. Also, in connection to this topic, they may or may not, and the voice actor may or may not be reoccurring.
There's no voice actor?
Yeah.
Wasn't the voice actor good? I never played the Bayonetta games.
This sparked when someone tweeted that you're an icon, Helena. I can't imagine Bayonetta without your amazing voice. Then Helena says, well, you might have to. Yeah, this was either to avoid any NDA breakings, or it's either just avoiding NDA breakings, or she's actually being replaced with someone else and she can't do the role anymore. Could be either
I sure
or.
Hope not. I sure hope not. But I mean,
yeah, same.
if she is replaced, hopefully the person replaced her was good. But I don't want her to be replaced. I mean, great voice.
Yeah, her voice was phenomenal.
All right, you done? So we can, the rest of us can make the comment? Because here's what I think. Nintendo, weird fucking company. It could be that they want them to show it off at a specific date, or it could be Platinum showed them what the game was looking like. Nintendo probably looked at it and was like, we don't like it where it is right now. We'll give you some more time. They took it, they cooked it, brought it back, and Nintendo's probably not feeling it. And that's probably the reason why they don't want to show anything, because they're not feeling what the game looks like right now. They did it with another fucking game, Metroid Prime 4. They did. It's cooking right now. It's not coming out anytime soon. But who knows? It could also be the other reason, because Nintendo's fucking random. The last character for the next combat pack is coming out, and I think either towards the end of the year or whatever they want to do the next year. That one's random too. And for the voice actor, it's more likely they don't want to break NDA. I can tell you right now. It's like if they say anything about, oh yeah, I'm in the game. Yeah, she can get in trouble.
Yeah.
So it's more of them not breaking NDA. Because please don't forget that Nintendo is one of the strictest and the most weirdest companies out there. They're very draconian because they're very old school. They need to stop being old school, but they are. Very draconian.
Darkwing, you got anything?
No, I'm good.
Alright, it's safe to move it.
Even if you say, oh yeah, the character model is the exact same from Bayonetta 2, they all get in trouble for that. Nintendo's like that.
Oh yeah.
What company?
Exact same company who's just fucking closing whole tournaments just because they're playing the exact same game but a little modded. The exact same company that does that, so it could literally be random.
Or you actually have a mod and they're gonna mess it up Or you have a fan game, and right when you're finishing, the finishing one is finally released, and then they mess it up with an NDA.
Or they're closing emulation companies and not offering an alternative. So it's like, if you close all the emulation studios, what the fuck are we going to play our old games with?
Fine, we'll just come back without the Nintendo stuff. And then Nintendo was like, oh no you don't.
It's like we need emulation, because at a certain time, you can buy another PlayStation 1 or like an N64, but sooner or later, your games is not legal. Sooner or later, it's going to die. All technology dies at some point. And when it dies, you still want to play your games, and there should be an alternative for you to play your games. I don't know if they're just going after emulators who's selling it, or just emulators in general, but they need to cut it out. Unless you're offering an alternative, cut it out.
Yes, they should.
Yeah. Ooh, this,
All
look
right.
at this. Yo, let's go Epic. Not me, Epic Games. Apple and Google must allow developers to use other payment systems. New Korean law declares. I know this is what Epic Games is, suing Apple
Yeah.
and stuff over with the whole you should not have to use Apple Pay to pay for Fortnite. You should be able to just pay Epic Games directly. And yeah, so Korea, at least in Korea, they have what they want. And
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, Epic lost.
Yeah, they totally lost. And this is definitely going to spread everywhere else if they allow it. South Korea recently passed a bill to prevent major platforms like Google and Apple from restricting app developers to built-in payment systems or payment systems outside of their reach.
Again, I'm sorry, but I really just don't care about this topic. It was literally just two billionaires going at it. And it's like one billionaire is like, you have a product, but you're not letting developers freely on your platform. I'm like, why should they? It's their product. And at the exact same time, Epic Games, if you want it to be viable in somebody else's product, then you need to swing with a heavier wallet, or you need to create an alternative service to have people on said platform. They don't have to do that shit. But at the exact same time, neither of them won. It's because Epic got what they want and Apple got what they want. And at the end of the day, that was going to happen in the first place. So this was literally pointless. Literally pointless.
But yeah, I do say this, well, at least I do think that this should be case by case thing, because I feel like with certain companies, with the cut happening so big, companies like, like they have a built-in, they have a few microtransactions, so like they're in their small company. I believe they should be able to have their own payment method where they're actually able to be able to pay to keep their stuff on the store, not, have to pay to keep it on the store, and also pay part of the pay whatever they get from the microtransactions. I think that's kind of weird. It's your platform, but at the same time, I don't know. I think it should be case by case basis kind of thing.
No, you're exactly right. No,
yeah,
exactly
I agree with you.
Like, even though it is your platform and you can make the rules on said platform, remember what customers are coming back for. It ain't just your platform. They also come from other people's platform that is in your store. And once you're not vetting your store properly, or if everybody took their shit and went somewhere else, nobody would literally be on your platform like that. Even though you may have the top of the line phone, but if it can't run YouTube, nobody wants it. I can tell you right now.
YouTube? Oh no.
As funny as y'all say that, as funny as y'all laughing, as funny as y'all laughing, that is true. You can have like the most best technology in the world, but if it can't run the basic functions, no one wants it.
Yeah, that's pretty much the third. That's pretty much the third question right now. Can't run Doom? Yes.
Yeah,
Can't run Skyrim? Yes.
Yeah.
Can this run YouTube? Ain't messing with it then.
And don't worry about your little Fortnite. Epic is gonna find a way to get Fortnite back because Fortnite makes way too much fucking money. It makes way too much money for Apple to pass up to.
Yeah.
So they're gonna figure something out. I know it.
Yeah, no way Apple's gonna have a cow over this.
Yeah.
Well, they did, but that failed.
Look at the Windows phones. The phones themselves are good. It's just they don't have anything on their store, so no one cares.
They do not. Windows do not know how to make an operating system, and when they actually made a viable operating system, they don't have anything. They don't have anything to pretty much combat with every other operating system. Like I said, if you don't have YouTube on your device, or Google Play Store, anything that can run the basic functions, it's shit. I don't want to use the browser YouTube. I want to use the app YouTube. Get that shit straight.
Yeah.
It's funny, but it's the truth. Welcome for casual consumers, competing with casual consumers. If it can do the basic function, some people will flock to your platform. Then after get the basic function out the way, then they'll look at, all right, what do you think has in the competition? And that's pretty much it after that one.
Yeah. Nobody got anything else?
Nope.
Fuck the high billionaires and all that shit for wasting people's time, especially theirs. You wasted your own company or people resource time, and now they don't have to pay up. This all is just like wasted time in the stump between two fucking billionaires. So thank you for wasting everybody's time. While I drink my Arnold Palmer.
This is two billionaires fighting.
I drink the Arnold Palmer, man.
Yeah. All right, next topic.
Yeah. This is most likely going to be quick shot news.
MiHoYo sues Billy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Look, MiHoYo sues Billy to hunt Genshin Impact leaker.
So wait, okay. For some reason, I think of Billy from the Grand Adventure Billy Manny, like that kid. Like he got.
So was I.
Hang on. Let me say this again without all the laughter. MiHoYo sues Billy to hunt Genshin Impact leakers. What happened? All right,
that is a goofy sit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I know.
For those that don't know, Billy is basically Chinese YouTube.
Oh. So.
Yeah. YouTube is totally banned in China, so that's what Billy was for.
Yeah, as YouTube was so moderated that you can only watch like 100 videos on it, and they all were specifically for one thing. That's basically what Billy is. It's just such a funny name. I could never not laugh when I see that, especially the fact that Ogo is a funny name too. They're suing Billy. Oh my gosh, it's funny. But yeah,
in general, Billy is just moderated YouTube. That's what it is, because YouTube is full of it. YouTube is like anybody can post anything, and the Chinese government was like, "Oh fuck no, we need something moderated, so the people won't get addicted and they won't have their own freedom per se." So they made Billy, and it's moderated heavily, and it got sued.
Yeah, and they got sued because they're currently they're legit housing Genshin leakers. They really don't like them at all.
I can tell.
According to the article, there's actually no bad blood between them, but still, they really don't like it when things are revealed early.
Yeah. I mean, the funniest thing, though, with Billy is before the people post things on Billy, it's moderated by, certain like people within government branches who were designated to look at it, and then they can upload it. So the people within those branches looked at that content and okayed it. So if anything, they should be mad at the government, but of course they can't be because it's China. That's all I'm saying about that.
Yeah, and they often get punished for being mad at the government.
Yeah, but I mean, like Billy. Go ahead.
I was about to say, isn't MiHoYo like a Chinese company too?
Yeah.
Yes.
Chinese company getting mad at Chinese company. Sounds like you need to blame China.
Let them fight.
I mean, because like I said, like for them to post on there, there's like a branch, that the government has dedicated to moderate content that comes to Billy. So they make sure it's the right content. So the people moderating it looked at it and said, okay, because they don't upload things the same way we upload it here. Like we upload, and it's basically your computer speed, depending on how fast upload goes. There, you have to wait maybe a whole day for the content to be moderated for it to be uploaded. So the team designated to look at it by the government looked at the leaked content and said, okay, that's fine. So I said, if MiHoYo wants to be mad at anyone, they should be mad at that team that the government had to, do it. But, of course they're not, because, they're not getting mad at the government because it's China.
Mm-hmm. And the government is not going to turn them down because they don't know what the fuck a Genshin Impact is. They don't know nor care.
There are a bunch of old people who are like, well, that's nothing talking bad about China. So it goes through.
Don't worry, they're gonna die sooner or later. Then then the other generations that they're gonna groom is gonna step up and take their place and do the exact same shit So sorry, people living in China with the little democracy you have. You're stuck in the fucking loop. I hope you get out as soon as possible.
Ugh.
Plus, they got the
And
US
without too much of a hitch.
Yeah, all I'm saying is, people are crazy. People are crazy and random. If you try to be totalitarian or dictatorship, and people feel like their rights per se, no matter what rights it is, and everything's hampered down from generation to like at some point, there's going to be a boiling point. Even with our democracy, there's going to be a boiling point. Just when that's going to be, I don't know, and I'm scared. Even for our democracy, I'm fucking scared. But that's a whole nother story. I can go on. I can keep going.
Yeah, I mean, there's not really much to say. Like I said, I mean, they're suing Billy, and it's just like, I mean, literally, Billy does not moderate their own content. So it's weird if you're suing them because they literally do not moderate their own content.
Yeah.
Also,
They hardly do unless they're legit dissing the CCP and it goes viral or something else.
hang on, let me do a layup for Epic. Also, Epic, the Chinese companies is also going after Tencent and companies like gaming companies because of the whole kids addicted to video games. Even though I don't, do they do their statistics? Have they done their statistics? And if they did, like, they're kids, they got nothing to do right now.
Yeah.
Let me argue that up to you, and you can take it from there.
And that's why they're currently rioting.
Yeah, I mean, it's just stupid. I mean, I don't know, but yeah, I mean, Hoyo, I don't think this lawsuit's going to do anything. I don't think they think it's going to do anything. They're just trying to scare the leakers, but leakers are probably like, hey, the government approved this, so I'm good. So they're probably not care. I don't know. I don't know how China works.
They're eating their own companies. That is weird. I have never seen that before. That you eat your own big companies, because even Tencent is like, they can't do anything about this whole gaming situation. It was funny because I don't know if you read the article. They was asking Tencent, not just Tencent, but they was asking every game developer, like, hey, we're gonna need to look at your game before you sell it over here. Fuck that, bro. I'm not gonna sell it in China. I'm sorry. We need to look at your games. I'm like, bro.
It's just weird. A bunch of older people playing games that they don't even know what's going on, and they're like, "Oh, I don't know." That's just weird.
Yeah.
We need
and apparently has to be cracked down because it was spiritual opium to them.
We need to moderate video games. Dog, it literally is. It's just some old heads who don't understand that video games is nothing more than just entertainment.
Yeah.
And the only reason why a lot of kids playing it because they got nothing to fucking do, and a lot of parents can't govern them because you gave them a lot you gave them a lot of hours at work, and they have to work because they need to provide for themselves and for their family, and they're barely getting some money enough because their Chinese pay rate isn't that good. It's not that good.
Nope.
You think America is bad? You haven't seen the rest of the world yet.
Yeah, that's the game is pretty big in China. It makes the government a lot of money because the government gets kickbacks, big kickbacks to what the companies make. So I mean, I don't understand why you just want to stop yourself from making money. Ow.
You know what it is. Like I said, it's the old head. They don't understand. They just see a whole bunch of money, and they just like, oh, we like the money, but we don't like the way it's affecting the kids. Even though they put themselves in this situation because the kids got nothing to do, and they need some type of pastime. You put yourselves in this situation.
Yeah, it's not like there's a whole lot for them to do in China.
Also,
they had to be inside by a certain time. Yeah.
Also, they can also always use their parents' accounts or hide a Viper or something.
Yeah, which are surprisingly easy to get in China.
Loopholes, that's literally a loophole they can get around in China.
And the only reason I said kids got nothing to do is literally because when they come back from school and they've done their homework and then parents don't really be home until like at the end of like literally late in the end of the day, and they're bored. They're gonna just hop on and play a video game. Real
They have
quick.
curfew, so they can't like be out with friends, for extended periods of time.
Yeah.
So it's just like, what else are the kids gonna do?
Yeah, because I understand what you're saying. But like, they don't just solely play video games. They have to do something else because people get bored eventually. That is true.
They can't do much because, like I said, with those curfews going on, they can't stay out too late. Like we can in America, they have to be in by a certain time, and after their homework's done, a lot of times their parents aren't home because they're still working. So they're like, what else are they gonna do? They're gonna play video games or watch TV. There's not a whole bunch of stuff happening on TV because it's heavily moderated TV or a certain channel. So it's like, what you gonna do? You're gonna play video games.
Heavily moderate movies, dog. I wish this was the future. I really want to see how us humans go out into space and do some little colonizations on other planets. I really would like to see how y'all gonna moderate that shit. I don't really see that shit coming. Like, you think World War III is bad? It's gonna be a universal war with fucking humans because we don't know how to fucking our boundaries and shit like that. People now are claiming planets because they can. You can't do that. You can't claim a planet. You can't. It's not yours.
I saw that too. Some guy, he bought a moon. The moon also he bought all planets starts with the solar system. The fucking lawyer said you can't do that. The guy said, I can do the fuck I want. I bought the damn moon. They were going like, you fucking retarded as hell. You can't buy the damn moon. There's apparently a treaty against that no, do not own the rights to the moon at all. You can like put like a flag on it, that's it. But otherwise, though, no, don't own the planets though at all.
You can't own planets. Stars or another thing. Stars are just for fun. When people name stars after the kids, that was just for fun. But you cannot legally own any planets. That's what I was like. Colonization on other planets when it comes to USA and American China for all different countries is going to be interesting because it's going to be like, oh, we're advancing a civilization. It's a fucking universal. I want to say universal, but solar system planetary war because we don't know about boundaries and shit. We can't, if we want to go into space and have like a proper civilization in space, we're really gonna have the whole world needs to be united countries or some shit like that. We got to come together and do that shit. But I don't see that shit happening. I'm just like, I'm just willing to see how this shit gonna go. Any thoughts on that? Or
yeah, going that's literally whole whiles off.
China, fuck you. All right, next topic.
Yeah, I mean, whenever it comes to China, I just don't understand. So let's next topic.
Yeah. Well, have some more China then. Welcome to the censorship corner. Speaking of which, China also happens to be the idol for the AAA industry and a lot of other industries in the West. However, I think this is their rock in a hard place.
One of the biggest markets in the world besides India.
I think this following is their rock in a hard place. China is ordering gaming giants to cut the effeminate gender imagery. Basically, ditch the sissy boys and he-mams.
So there's gonna be no JoJo games coming out in China? That's crazy.
Yeah. Most JoJo dudes are too manly. They likely won't be hit.
Nah, bro. You see them poses they be doing?
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's gonna be banned right away.
JoJo is like one of those type of animes where, yes, it's slick manly, but there's a lot of gay
innuendos.
Gay innuendos in there. So it's like,
China's gonna cut down.
Oh, don't get me wrong. It's a great show and it's a great manga. It's like a good read for all. It's literally, it's funny, it's action packed, and all the poses. You can say it's all flamboyant, but some of those poses is like, how the fuck how the fuck did they contort their body like that? But go on.
or better yet, how's that possible?
Pretty much. Some of them are just fucking ripped. That's an inspiration to be that ripped.
I just realized there's a character in Genshin Impact that is a dude, but you can mistake him for a female. So does that mean they're
That's
gonna get rid of him?
That's Venti.
Yeah.
Are they gonna
Hold
get
on,
rid of
let
him?
me look him up.
Yeah, I think that was his name is Vinci. I went like, is that a boy or a girl? And I was correct. So that's a boy. I was like, wait, what?
I thought it was a
Yeah.
gal too.
Are they getting rid of him off of Genshin Impact because they won't handle him in?
No idea, but if they do, it will cause a riot.
Yes.
It
Yeah,
totally
that-
will cause a riot.
Man, China,
Yeah,
every time we
they
hear
are.
about every time we hear about China, it's just nothing good. Like they forcing their members to have like cameras and they can't enter the premise unless they're smiling. No, they have to do a social credit system. Like you can't say anything bad about the government, or they can take away your degrees, like your ability to fight, or you're gonna be blacklisted in your fucking country.
What?
Yeah, that's the social
Uh-huh.
credit system. It is terrible as it sounds.
Jesus, I
awful.
think still, like,
Yes, it
China-
is.
The government so much.
It's horrific.
Like
Yeah,
Jesus, do you really want to put an iron hand on your people? Like, you know, go ahead. I already said I'm like, you're gonna do one day. You're gonna keep doing that, and then one day everybody's gonna just snap. Everybody's gonna come at you.
I can see why people say they want to leave China now because I hope people say in China they want to leave, go to US. They got a little bit more freedom down, and like more like like saying they can do what they want to do. I can see
Yeah.
that kind of why.
Some people they do go to college over abroad, and they either at the end or something else, they end up managing to find a loophole to ditch China altogether.
By the way, if you was born
I've-
from China and you left to another country, you did something stupid in fucking China, they have the right to come grab you from the other country and deport you back to China for some fucking
Wait,
reason.
what?
Or they execute your family.
Yeah, or they execute your family. So, yeah, China's in a good place.
I don't know. That China, it's like because for a while China wasn't in the news. Now every time they're in the news is something stupid, and
Yeah.
I don't understand what. It's like they keep trying to outdo themselves with stupidity. I don't know why. Are them and
Do it.
Soulja Boy
Yeah.
in the same market? I
Yep.
don't know.
Yep.
Yeah. They're basically tired of the sissy boys and He-Man, so they're hitting the sissy boys first by banning them from all media.
Like I
I've been-
said, China, like it's scary. Like I'm really
And-
scared to wake up the next day to hear about China's people executing their main leaders and declaring a new country for them. I'm scared that shit's gonna happen.
I can
Yeah.
totally see that happening though. It happened before a long time ago, but this year it might happen again. Who knows?
And here's the trip. The West is too known for such shenanigans, so now they're in the rock and a hard place between upsetting China and listening to China here.
But here's the thing: Chinese people can actually stand united. People in the West, I'm not United States. I'm sorry if this is an insult to you. A person is. I think Epic told me this. A person is smart. People are dumb. People are out here just fucking retarded.
Uh-huh. Straight retarded.
Oh, I don't want to take the vaccine. Why you don't want to take the vaccine? It's not going to kill you. Oh, it's because I just don't want to take it. Bro, this can literally help prevent the spread of COVID-19. If you don't want to take it, then wear a mask. Oh, I don't want to.
I don't want to take it because they're going to track me. You have an iPhone. That's all I'm saying about that.
All right, if you don't want to take the vaccine, then wear a fucking mask and fucking social distance. Oh, I don't want to wear a mask. It's infringing on my rights. You want to know why the United States have a high fucking death period? That is why.
I love a Max. Max is the best thing ever. I love a Max. And also, I have base social
Yeah.
these days, so I don't fucking mind doing social distancing. Like me, I always 15 away from people. I said, leave me the hell alone, or y'all got getting clocked. Leave me the hell alone. I said, don't be fucking with me now. I don't
Remember-
think you got COVID or not. Just don't fuck with me
Remember-
now. I'm not wasting it.
Yeah, remember this is still censorship, and there are people that are okay with this, but you have to remember it spreads everywhere. The moment it gets to one part, it's gonna spread to everything else, especially to something you like.
Just leave the effeminate man. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. I don't care.
Remember, Epic. It's poisoning the youth.
Yeah, I bet it is. I tell you what's poisoning you. That show Shizao that was on Discovery Kids that got canceled. That was a weird show.
Wait,
But
what was it?
it was a dude who we turned to a superhero. He was a cross-dressing female or something. I don't know.
Oh,
I know
wow.
what you're talking about. I know what
Oh
you're
yeah,
talking
Wow.
hang on. That was a thing in fucking China. A lot of guys did cross dress in China.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like no individual thing. It was a big thing for some fucking reason.
Yeah, then some of them are K-pop style pretty boys.
Yeah, so they're gonna get rid of those two. I don't know. It's just weird. It is what it is. I mean, China can do what they want. It's just every time I hear about China, something stupid. I'm tired of hearing stupid stuff. I want at least one thing to come out.
Epic, it's gonna happen one day. You're just gonna hear the news. Citizens of China revolted against China's like totalitarian rule, and it ended up that every citizen turned on the government, and now the government's heads are now on spikes. Ooh, I'm just gonna read about that. I'm just gonna be like, ooh, I kind of saw that coming.
That's sad, but I saw that coming. Like, I mean, you keep tightening around people's necks.
Yeah. Also, remember the censorship spreads everywhere. Some may actually like this, but remember, if you give them an inch, they'll take the whole entire mile, and then they'll get absolutely everything, including all the stuff you like. That's coming next if they ever do that.
When it comes to
And this is only going to continue in case of China.
When it comes to go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's all I said. Stop censoring. Go ahead.
I was gonna say the thing about censoring corner is, like we said last time, if you're censoring stuff because of cultural differences, all right, that's fine. Like one thing won't spread well to another language in another thing, like in another country, and it's fine. But when you're being petty in doing, that's where it draws the line. If it's really affecting your people with clear research, okay then. But if it's not doing it and you're just doing it because you think it's going to fucking, when you put we think we're going to make the decision for you, that's where the line is crossed. Don't think for me. Let me think for myself. I am not an android. I am a person. I have the ability to make the decision to make the choice for myself. That's why I don't like the fact that China is trying to babysit the parents' kids. You're not their parents. Let the parents parent their kids. Get the fuck out of people's business. It is none of yours. But they think otherwise.
Even the cultural difference thing is petty right now.
You too, America. If you're gonna track me with Chip, at least track me to. If you're gonna track me with Chip, if I'm stranded out in the middle of nowhere, I expect you to get a plane, get my ass out of that situation.
I'm about to say,
if you're gonna track me,
most people just bail at that point.
If I'm gonna be in the middle of the ocean or I'm gonna be in the desert land and I need help, you better get my ass out of here. If you could track me, if you could like fucking track me anywhere. I'm saying.
Yeah, next topic.
I'll take the good and the bad with it.
Got anything else before we move it?
Next topic, just go.
China.
This one's pretty cool. This one's also quick. I hope so.
The
Tales of series producers now saying they're thinking of responding to requests for remakes and remasters.
Tales of Symphonia remake or remaster. Make it happen. That's all I'll say about that.
I'm fine with that, but at the same time, it's a horrifically scary time for any remakes and remasters. Because, like we said before, it's either due to censorship or because some literal bastard is handling it and they're about to destroy it.
Well,
I don't know. Final Fantasy VII Remake's not good.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying Final Fantasy VII Remake is doing good. Go ahead. Sorry.
Okay. All the original people from the Tales of the original team, at least, I think are still with the company and they're still alive. So they could theoretically just get them to work on the remake or remaster.
Yeah.
Plus the Tales of Arise, the new one that came out.
Mm-hmm.
People are actually loving and praising and enjoying that. So no wonder they're going to be thinking of doing remakes and remasters of the old games. There's like a lot of Tales games they could just do. Honestly, this is a series that can just keep going forever if they wanted to.
But yeah, they need to do Symphonia. They need to do Symphonia. That's what got me into Tales game, and it was amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, hadn't heard anything yet from hadn't heard anything yet from the different versions, but if it ever does so turn up, we'll totally cover it. But that's in case of Tales of Arise. Me, I'm fine with it as long as there isn't any tomfoolery.
Oh, it won't. But China's gonna censor it. Go ahead.
Oh, and Soiny, but thankfully just Soiny's versions. Everything else is untouched.
No, they'll always censor it if there's boob.
Yeah.
And if it's full and it goes full anime. Other than that, they won't censor it. I just picture Tales of Symphonia. Like its intro movie that comes on, like Sony's just gonna be like, we're gonna put like a whole blur on all of it until you get into the game.
Oh.
A full blur.
Like a big blur on all of them on the whole movie, intro movie until the game.
Is that Lloyd?
Oh, we can't show any of that. That's anime.
Don't show
That's
anime
what Soiny's like right now.
Until you buy the Funimation pack with the Tales games, you won't see shit. If it's anime, you won't see shit, bitch.
You ready for even more China?
There's more?
Yes,
Too much
there's
China.
more. But this time,
one day.
This time it involves the censored game of the show. Yes, this game got taken off of the Chinese region of Steam because of this. Epic, take it away.
Not surprised.
Chinese players are review bombing Life is Strange. Really, the new one?
Yes, the new one.
True Colors over
a Tibetan flag.
Thing. This Tibetan flag thing again.
Yeah.
China, if you keep responding to it, it never goes away.
Yeah. Yeah, once a bunch of people saw it in case of China, they got legit butthurt enough to review bomb the game, and it got taken off stream. I agree with that, Big. If they keep shining on about it, this junk keeps happening. And the worst of it is, if I know the type of people that have done the Life is Strange series, you know they're gonna bend that knee.
What happened? I left.
If I know it well, they're gonna bend that knee.
There's a Tibetan flag present somewhere in Life is Strange, True Colors. So it was taken off the Chinese version of Steam.
Yeah, once people saw it from China, everyone there got butthurt.
No Tibetan flag, but it's not hurting anybody. No flag, no creativity.
China probably didn't care. It's probably the government came in there and started review bombing themselves because they can access everyone's accounts. Yeah. So they're like, we're gonna have everyone's accounts say that they didn't like this.
Yeesh.
I'm not a fan of Life is Strange, but I smell foul play. Flag on the field.
Yeah, this is definitely foul play.
Like, I mean, if you keep responding to it, it never goes away. If you wanted, if you seriously wanted, you could have just blurred it, China. Like, got Square Enix and blur it for you. Even still, who cares? Because it's not like it's prevalent. You just slightly see it. I think it's on one of her sleeves. And like,
or they'll change it.
Yeah, or I don't know. Whatever. I don't care.
I'm very scared because I'm actually seeing
I'm actually seeing China's just gonna be like put a ban back on video games. Every single ass video games. Get all of the video games off the country and shit like that. For no reason.
And then we see an all-time high with piracy.
Yep, and then piracy is gonna come back stronger than ever. And then I'll be like, I don't blame y'all.
Stronger than ever in case of China, even stronger in case of the rest of the world.
Damn, it's already bad enough. Every game that comes to China is like the fucking gimped version. It's like a very gimped version.
Yeah.
Or they make knockoffs of said game.
Back to the black market they go.
Mm-hmm.
Dark one?
No, I'm good. I mean, like, I'm just surprised that every time something happens, it'll be China. But like, I feel bad for foreign countries like this, for example, because like anything that is not like a huge, like anything that's not really a big deal for us, it's a big deal for them, and they try their best to shut the whole thing down and make it not fun. But like, they just got the fun police, like something that they like so much that's fun as hell, just come knock at your door and just say, "Oh hell no," and then just shut that just straight down to the ground, and you'll make sure you not be able to breathe, have fun, have no rights, have no freedom, and they'll be up in your business 24/7.
Yeah, that's the case of both China and the SJWs. And to that, I'd say in this case, I'd say let them fight.
I want to say me. I love, in my opinion, as a person who that hate human beings, and I also hate myself in general. Become like the general best. I hate myself the most. In my opinion, I let them all just duke it out so they can know the consequences of their actions, so they can say, okay, we gonna stop this before you out of control, and we probably like do like America did, or not like Japan or something like that, and maybe you gotta have your own freedom of choice stuff too, and let you gotta do what you want to do too. But we will have some rules and stuff too, to a certain extent though, because they keep doing like this, they gotta have riots, people gonna claim their own country or state as their own, as the people, and not as the government, and you gotta be like Mexico, like. There's no government at all, and the only thing in charge are either drug lords, crime syndicates, or not people who got in power with guns and money. That's probably not gonna happen. That's what I said. The whole point is not to have that happen, though. At least have some form of law and order.
I'm just gonna say this. I'm born from the United States, and I'm all about pro-choice. And China's totalitarian is all about we'll make the choices for you, and I don't like that. Oh, fuck you.
Yeah, that's just a dick move at this point, because it's getting really annoying too, and it's really sucky.
If you live in China and you're okay with it, then that's cool on you. But for me, everything that China describes and wants China to do, no, that's just too much. Leave me alone. Let me live my life. You don't live my life for me. Go away. Shoot.
Yes,
and that is about it.
All right, ready to move it?
Yep.
Yeah.
And I messed up with the order again. I'm sorry. Here's some quick shot Nintendo news. In Europe, the Switch's price just got lowered.
Nice. Really? That does nothing for me though. But cool for Europe.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully this spreads everywhere else. But this isn't missed the OLED version launch.
Mm-hmm. You mean a version that people are having a hard time getting, even though they should? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
just released a Pro already.
Before you announce the console.
Yeah.
I feel like that goes without saying.
Congrats on all the humans that actually got it. And fuck you to all the scalpers who just wanted to scalp another model of Nintendo because you felt like you could.
Yeah. And that's it.
Yeah, next topic.
Yeah, now we're onward to the last one, as suggested by Epic himself. We have a video source, but we're not playing it. We're not playing it much.
Yeah, two. If you had the other one.
Oh man, the other one. Now I gotta dig that up. And I gotta dig that ugly thing up.
God, I had too many Starbucks in my freaking bag. I just realized that. I just put some Starbucks. I put out 12 Starbucks and I ate them. I was like, wait a minute. How many Starbucks do I have in my bag? I have 20 left.
Yeah.
I don't get some more Starbucks at that point.
No.
But that's my thinking. I think like 26 bags of toffees too in the cabinets. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. All right, Epic, take this away. So apparently, Soulja Boy is causing the more severe hell with the gaming community this time.
You.
People are finally getting fed up on his lying and stuff.
Yeah.
So, but basically, so go ahead.
Yeah. Apparently there was even more trouble that he was brewing. I sadly didn't fully grasp on this. Epic did, so yeah, Epic, please save me.
All right, basically, we kind of touched upon this where Soulja Boy, he has a whole crew, marketing crew,
Mm-hmm.
and one of the people in the marketing crew was simping hard over this female YouTuber that y'all just saw, and they're trying to take her out to dinner and stuff, and basically Soulja Boy was trying to say, like, after she did a review of the console and it was a favorable review, he was trying to say, I never seen that, of course, female dog anything. And then she came back with receipts. and then Rich Review Tech USA, shouts to him. Soulja Boy's marketing team kept sending Rich emails saying that he was getting console, they're working on a 5G, then they said they're working on a 4G, then they said they're working on a 4G LTE, then they're working on calls. And basically, he still hasn't received his console. And he hasn't received a refund either. So, and he came with receipts as well. And Soulja Boy, of course, was saying Rich is lying, and Rich doesn't want. He's just another, white person, racial slur that doesn't want to see a black person in the world. And basically playing the race card. Why not?
And that's it. Wow.
Soulja Boy.
Oh yeah. And this was on top of his even more tomfoolery with music this time.
Mr. Way, just stop.
Yeah.
I'm surprised though that people actually want to try to buy it, but at the same time though, I'm surprised that they were trying to simp over that one girl though. In my opinion, I would never do that too. For one, because I would treat everyone equal. I don't date that much when I'm on the sidelines too. Why will you try to bait why you get baited like that? That's so you weak.
Yeah.
But that's so you weak as hell. And I got weakness inside you. I would say, oh, I got the F4 on the deck. So let me put my black Air Force One. Stop one this for real quick. So that Soulja Boy at, motherfucker. But no joke to I mean it doesn't surprise me they get fed up. They should be fed up though. For one, there's basically he's just stealing people money. How much does Soulja Boy cost that? So what's wasn't there I think 5 consoles that he made that was copyrighted from PlayStation that cost something I think he sold $1,000 something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying technically though, he should be in debt by now, and not only that, he should be arrested for copyright infringement, not for stealing ideas from other companies and stuff too. I'm surprised he's still walking around making music and stuff. What he should do was stop it there, keep making music and stuff, not pick up a hobby that that's more reasonable than making money on the sidelines too. I said, the music are fine. Just do like you usually do, and not do a charity event and stuff like that. Not do what T-Pain did, make a game event so you play game with people too. But the stuff that he's doing right now, it's the only thing he's just doing this a deeper grade to a point where he can't get out to a point he's gonna kill himself. But I don't know why he's trying so hard to scam these people out of their money, because people like him, and also heard that have higher view count and high subscription count soon, that their work gonna get out
And not only that though, he gonna get targeted even more too, to a point where he got maxed to a corner point he can get out. Kind of like freaking well, I don't know, but he didn't start doing this BS because like he keeps slipping. He need to stop slipping. The more he keeps slipping, the more he'll keep busting head till he blizzes out. He just need to stop because like everyone get fed up.
All these B film Kanye West, I don't care about that. Go ahead,
Yeah.
DC.
Okay, so first off, yes, Soulja Boy didn't send her the console. It was somebody on his not legal team, but somebody on his team. I know it was legal marketing, but somebody on this marketing. Yeah, he saw her. He said, "Oh, she look cute. Let me." Pretty much, he slipped in her DMs to say, "Oh, we'll see you the product," because he really wanted to date her, but she wasn't interested in all that shit. And when she got her hands on the console and reviewed it, of course, it was a piece of shit. We all knew it was a piece of shit.
Yeah.
But we wanted to make fun of it anyways. The problem about that is this is the second time in the row, not the first time, but the second time, maybe even third time. I'm not too sure, but the second time in the row that he took money for a console. Yeah, he took the money, and he didn't say anybody's shit. And when he did send somebody shit, it was terrible. And
his team never sent it.
Yeah,
that's not our.
Yeah, that ain't our. Yeah, I ain't sent you nothing, bitch. Shut up. That's his words.
Yeah, it's like that's your console. It's a Pal Kitty console.
Yeah,
but yes, it's sort of a pocket. It's a Pal Kitty that you put your logo on.
Yeah.
And the thing that gets me is literally the fact that people bought the console and they still haven't received it yet. and now the fact that because a lot of people knew it was a scam, but some people was trying to be like, oh, I just want to get it just to see it. And even a lot of people of Soulja Boy's fan base, because yes, he has a fan base, bought the console. They didn't get shit either. So it's just like he can get in major legal trouble for false advertising for all that shit.
He can get in trouble for that.
Way back in May.
Yeah.
Way back in May.
And he already got in legal trouble way back then.
Yeah. That's why he ain't arrested. He should be
gun
arrested
ammo.
He should be getting shot and not getting played up in prison or something. Hell.
And then the Barrett's girlfriend that tried to hoax him through kidnapping decided to be like the other Me Too hoaxers out there and hoaxed him for sexual misconduct.
Lately, I think
there's the lawsuit with Nintendo.
Hang on. Lately, I don't even know if Soulja Boy's smart or he's fucking dumb. He bought fucking tokens. He bought Bitcoin from fucking Atari, thinking that he thought he owned the company, but he didn't. Oh,
and then he went off and ripped the contract.
And he got mad because you pause it and actually read it through like I did. It actually did say Atari tokens too. I'm like, he didn't read the contract, now did he? I mean, did he not know how to read or something? I mean, so that kind of
knows what's going on. Like, he knew that he didn't actually own Atari. He just, I don't know. I feel like he thought Atari wouldn't speak on it. And then when it did, he said, "Oh well, for publicity's sake, I'm acting like I'm beefing with Atari." I'm like, bro, no one. People are starting to finally see what it is, and they're finally just like, okay, we're kind of done. You keep making you make these consoles. You didn't release them. And then you were like, hey, if you want a refund, just call me. I'm like, Soulja Boy,
he didn't make these consoles.
Who has your number?
He didn't make these consoles. These are the most fucking emulated box with. It's not good emulation. It's terrible emulation, by the way. You can make your own emulation better with a fucking Raspberry Pi.
Exactly. And Raspberry Pi, you get it for cheap. It's a really good one for less than $200. Honestly. And the thing is, he got these Pal Kitty consoles, from China, from Alibaba or AliExpress, and he got them for $10, and is selling them for $100, $200. I'm telling you, get a Raspberry Pi is much better. You'll have a better time with. I promise you.
Yeah.
You do not need no Soulja Boy Pocket or Pal Kitty, which is what Soulja Boy Pocket is. Basically, Pal Kitty with Soulja Boy's logo on it. He bought it for $10 and he added an extra zero. That's all that happened.
I agree. You'll literally have a better time with everything else. You have a better time with the Raspberry Pi. You have a better time with the literal Raspberry Pi.
Hang on. Stop buying stuff from Soulja Boy. It does it. I know somebody people bought this as a joke, but at the exact same time, just stop buying stuff from Soulja Boy.
Wait, what's this?
That's my look whenever Soulja Boy releases a new console. I'm just like, really?
Wait, what? Hold on a second.
Yeah, and this meme was about his.
And
this meme was about his music disaster. To put it short, he sent 2 verses for Kanye's album Donda, and both got cut. And that made him froth at the mouth. Plus a bunch of other junk in this list.
Like the guy from Sanford and Son. The hell? He look like a bald-headed. What the fuck wrong with his hair? God damn. Like he look like the next bald-headed fool. This man look like he got a fucking mole on top of his forehead, like it's a fucking ingrown roach. The hell? Motherfucker look like the next old black man for the next OJ shit. What the hell is this? Like you
hang on real quick.
He's trying to say hip with the next 2000, but he ain't getting hip at all.
Dark one?
Jesus Christ, you old bastard. Calm
down.
No, it's like it's on his fucking hair.
Dark.
Oh, I was gonna let him go off.
No,
let me say this.
Like his hair.
No, hang on.
1997 or some shit. Like he's old as hell. Like, no, I say him with the new foot. No, the fuck you ain't. Jesus Christ, with your bald hair, black hair. My God damn. Like you with your big nose, look like you the next Houston from Coach to Cali Dogs. Shut the hell down. Jesus Christ, I bet you when he saw something, you're like, damn, my hair is looking.
Dark, I'm gonna mute you real quick. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna mute you real quick, Darkwood. We all love you, but dang, you can't just roast it. This man did nothing to you.
Aww.
He's literally Evie literally put that picture up for the look that he has on Soulja Boy, not him himself.
This is literally the look we had with him, and this is actually this list is on topic. I only knew about the music junk.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing for Soulja Boy. He has the money to invest in these gaming companies and have them pretty much invest to the point where he can have market shares with these gaming companies and actually make some real money. Instead, he pretty much conned people. He ended up investing in a fucking either a fake Chinese company or some knockoff company not even to make consoles, to grab consoles from knockoff websites and resell them in the States. And they're not even good. And he's charging money out the ass for it. At this point, if you buy it, you're just a fucking sucker.
Yeah.
You don't. Not even for a joke.
We're past that point.
Right. Sorry if I talk to everybody. Keep interrupting people tonight. Sorry. I can go ahead.
Yeah.
Now.
We're legally, morally, and ethically allowed to laugh at you if you actually bought his crap. Back to reading this list. Donda drop. Hurricane Ida has made landfall in Louisiana at the time. Soulja Boy was beefing with Kanye because of it, and Chris Brown said Kanye a hoe and he tweaking. Then Summer Walker was beefing with her baby daddy, and Trick Daddy was getting his booty ate. And this was all in the span of 24 hours.
Congratulations.
You could unmute Dark One now.
Yeah, Dark One, you can unmute yourself. I just had to stop roasting this man for no reason. Like he did nothing to you.
You can roast Soulja Boy because Soulja Boy's the one fucking investing into these cheap ass companies so he could be making some real money.
Well, I mean, honestly, I'm surprised. Something he does, he should be in jail by now. Like he should be only coming over 80 grams or higher, and also in jail because that's
he was in jail because of the whole No. He didn't go to jail for the Nintendo situation. He went to jail because of he had guns.
He had gun ammo.
He was supposed to have any.
Why haven't well, I can't say I ain't seen him come back. I think this was when did he went to jail again?
Yeah.
A few years ago.
Yeah, it was 2 years ago.
Yeah, because back then, Wall Rapper did have wild guns and ammunition on the trip. Some said for protection and some for like street kids. I think I was rumors. I don't know if it's true or not. Back in 2000, I don't know if it's true or not. That's what I heard though. Back in 2000, when I was going up to that, some rapper used to carry guns though for protection. Something that might have a head on them or something like that. I don't know if that's true or not, but some that do carry guns, not some that become like gang related. So I think it was another rapper that would have a gang related argument to another gang, and he used to carry guns for protection. But I don't know if that's true or not. But yeah,
every rapper carries a gun.
Yeah.
Why? Because hip hop culture. Hip hop culture is a fucking dangerous culture to rep. That's why almost every rapper carries a gun. Because if they don't, they can get killed on the spot.
Yes, what happened?
And that's Bad News Bears.
That is hip hop culture. I don't know why that's the case, but that's the case.
It is.
That's why a lot of them gets put. That's why a lot of them gets put in the ground before they hit their 30s.
Yeah. I've seen that far too many times now.
I had not noticed that because I'm not into rap culture. That's why I was guessing. I'm surprised. I didn't know anything about that. That's new to me, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it delves quite deep into the hood rat rabbit hole. Especially westward.
Yeah, Soulja Boy, stop playing the black card every single time someone, especially white person, is critiquing you. Like when Maximilian dude was making jokes, he's like, just another person don't want to see a black dude. No one cares. Bro, you're a scam artist. You're not even a snake oil salesman, because at least a snake oil salesman gives you a snake oil. You don't even give them the product. You don't give them the product.
I don't even know if he's smart or dumb. This guy literally said, "Yeah, we selling Nintendo games. You selling Nintendo games on our product, and if you know the game industry well, you know Nintendo does not fuck around with their IPs."
Yeah.
This dude,
and he's already seen firsthand.
This dog boldly claimed that he got Nintendo games on his fucking system. Like, dog, don't be that stupid. Don't be that.
Snake oil salesman.
He is
at
that
least
stupid.
gives you the product, right? A snake oil salesman at least gives you the product. Soulja Boy doesn't even give you the product. My man says, "Oh, you want a product?" He's like, "All you have to do is just call me." Soulja Boy, ain't no one got your number. Personally, I don't want your number. I don't want anything from you, bro.
No.
Just give the consoles.
If you didn't know, he used to sell Soulja Boy's little handheld gaming console. He used to sell headphones. He used to sell consoles, all
He
those
sold
sorts.
watches too.
Yeah,
People didn't get
I
that
think he
either.
still sells that stuff.
Yeah, he still sells that watches at least, and people still ain't get. But people have not got their Soulja smart watches since 2014. That's tough.
Are you
I don't
serious?
know how y'all trying to buy for this man. This man ain't selling nothing. Right? This man ain't giving you nothing.
So I think it was SouljaStop.com. So it was SouljaStop.com.
It was SouljaWatch.com.
What the?
It was literally named SouljaWatch.com.
Yo, his name after the first item he sold.
Bro, just watch Jontron's video.
Yeah, I seen Jontron did it. I saw that. That's how I know about Soulja Boy console so that. Cause I think he said that he bought the original one. Also, he even bought the Soulja Boy one too. He said he bought the actual one. That what I said. He said 100 times more cheaper than the other one from Soulja Boys. Now he said I don't know why he even doing this. He scam. He even said that don't buy it. So he's just a scam artist.
No. Here's what happened. He tried to buy the Soulja Boy console. He never received anything, so he just
had to get the Cow Kitty console.
Yeah.
Which is the same.
Literally the exact same thing. Yeah, it's literally the exact same thing.
It doesn't have Soulja Boy's logo on it.
I'm surprised. Like, I feel like next he gonna do is make the Soulja Boy Oreos.
No!
I mean, like, think like they got Pokemon Oreos out now. Why not? I mean, hell, he make people just buying off this stuff as like a joke at this point. Make Soulja Boy Oreos. Just go for hell.
And
Wish
here's
y'all
the
would
reason.
that
Another
last.
product people won't receive. Soulja Boy has not given people any of the products they purchased off of his shop. I don't know. I understand it's a meme, but even for memes, do not give this man no money.
Here's why I say he's kind of smart is because he's doing
Like
this.
the Breakfast Club or whatever, Breakfast Bunch, whatever that Charmaine and God interview thing was, the console he was showing y'all way back when he had Soulja game out, that wasn't even the box for his product. He brought the wrong box for his product.
He would.
Yeah.
But how do you even want box for your product? It's your product. I mean, at least you gotta scam out this and get away with it. At least do it right. Jesus Christ.
Here's what I say. I say he's a little smart because this dude, even though he's a snake oil salesman, he had a great way to keep everybody's name in their
First,
mouth.
snake salesman because he doesn't give you the snake oil.
Yeah, he doesn't even give you the snake oil.
He pretty much, for better or for worse, he's advertising himself pretty fucking well.
Oh yeah,
he's a terrible human being, but he's like fucking advertising himself pretty fucking well.
And every time he gets criticism, he skirts it by throwing a temper tantrum, and people just focus on temper tantrum and just forget all about why he's throwing temper tantrum. And he keeps doing it, but it's starting to wither out, and people are starting to call him out. They're like, "Yo, where's my console?" I'm like, "You ain't ever getting it. That's where it's at."
Yeah.
It's still on Alibaba.
Shockingly, we hadn't been to the point where he goes too far and then absolutely gets destroyed.
He's making us look bad because he's playing the black card. That's what I don't like about it.
Every single time.
He's making us bad in both fronts, the race front and the gamer front.
More on the race front. Like when he's playing like a con artist, not giving people consoles, and people call him out as bullshit, and he's playing the black card, bro. He's making black people look bad, and I do not like that. I really don't.
You know, I just thought about something.
What?
He might be secretly smart because the reason why he probably is not giving people their consoles is because if he actually gets a console, that's him selling illegal third-party IPs, basically, or third-party, products with like software and stuff on it. So
that would actually sense.
Get in trouble if he actually sold it and made a profit off it by selling it. Like he'd actually given the people the product. I think that's why he's doing that. I mean, I don't know. It's Soulja Boy, but yeah.
He's gonna get sued either way if he doesn't give anybody anything for falsely advertisement. He's gonna get sued either way. He should have dropped this shit when he got out of college. I mean, not college. Get out of jail. But he didn't. So he's fucked.
He kept going.
He's in trouble. He's gonna get in trouble for false advertising or for selling products that aren't his own. But in any case, he goes on AliExpress or Alibaba. He gets these for $10, and then he gives out a few to people, to like his marketing team. They give it to, I guess, people they think are good looking. But yeah, like most people say they have Soulja thing, they don't have the Soulja Pocket. They have the Pal Kitty console, which is the same thing, just not Soulja Boy logo. But Soulja Boy, give people the product or don't, or stop advertising. Give people the smartwatches that you own. Give people something, bro.
Yeah.
They're ordering stuff off your website, and you give them nothing.
Yeah, just stop doing this crap in the first place entirely. You've already lost trust with the gaming industry. You already lost trust with literally everyone else.
Soulja Boy, tell him. Can't tell me anything because he ever gave me my console.
Or your watch.
Or your watch. You
got scammed.
Yeah.
That's almost something about
who got
that.
scammed? You.
Who got
That's what I want to be. This is memes is about that. Just them just getting a scam.
Yeah,
all I can say is this: Draco, or whatever you want to say your name is, anything like that.
Stop. Just stop. That's all you have to do is just give everybody those little fucking whack ass consoles and stop it with the charade because he was. You know what? I'll give you balls. He had the balls enough to try to go against Nintendo. He failed, but he tried. My God, the balls on this guy to be like, don't worry, like Nintendo ain't gonna do shit to me. Are you sure about this?
Yeah,
Nintendo sued for less.
Yeah, Mr. Way, just stop. Mr.
Yeah.
Way, you're way off course, man. You get out of here. That's all I'm saying. I ain't got time for this.
And watch him complain about this and that's in some other radio show like he did with the Breakfast
It'd
Club.
be funny if he actually mentions us on anything. I would be so proud. I'm like, yo, we got to shout out my Soulja Boy.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, look at this. He probably listen to these niggas talk about me. I probably make more money than they'll ever see in their life.
Come on, that little black bastard shit.
Yeah.
Soulja Boy,
We'd
yes,
end up
you
with
do.
quite the boost.
Soulja Boy,
Hey,
yes,
man, I
you
take
do. You make
If-
money. You make more than me. But do I give a fuck? No, I don't.
Yeah, like people think because they make money that absolves them of criticism. It doesn't.
Makes you look stupid, actually.
It legit don't.
Yeah, this is a huge scam. I'm watching the video of the unboxing Soulja Boy new 2021 game console. Someone doing a review on this too, and they're saying that it's just a huge scam and stuff. And now there's a lot of freaking
shit.
buzz. I'm surprised someone actually got it though. I'm surprised about. Someone actually got a hold of it. But when they use it though, it's all in Japanese.
It would have cost him less, and he would not get into any legal trouble if he just invested into a gaming company. That's all he had to do. That's all you had to do, bro. You wouldn't have to be in hot water. You wouldn't have to like sell cheap ass consoles. All you had to do was just invest into that company, and then when that company come out with a product, you support that product. That's all you had to do.
Yeah. Literally, most
Holy
of this
shit.
bull crap would have been avoided if he did that.
What is happening in this movie?
And then you have money. All you had to do, because Atari literally could use your money, is to reach out to Atari. And how much influence that you have, Draco, or whatever you want to call yourself. You could have literally had somebody reached out to you. You could have been like, hey, I like the Atari. Is there any way I can advertise to your Atari or help you guys out? I can invest in your company. I can send you something. And then they will send you a product that you can advertise to. Dog, this shit is easier than you think it is. You're just doing it wrong. I don't know. Soulja Boy. No.
Yeah, listen, Mr. DeAndre Way, I'm gonna speak real to you real quick before we end this podcast. Yeah, we're going to Guppy. DeAndre Way, this is epic. And I epic Steve, this is epic. Just, talk to you man to man. Just stop, man. They say any publicity is good publicity. I guarantee you it's not. You see people are starting to get angry at you. You're gonna lose all your fans, you're gonna have nothing, you're gonna go back to jail, and you're gonna have nothing to show for it. Just stop. Just stop.
You can only cry wolf for so long.
Yeah.
Yeah, like move on, man.
You really don't want that wolf at hand biting you. Just stop, please. You've had enough. We've had enough. Everyone has had enough. That's all I have here.
And if you speak on me like I'm a hater, then so be it.
Yeah. Epic, thanks for saving me earlier.
Yeah, so shout out to DeAndre Way.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
You got anything else before everyone says their outros?
Nah, I talked to him real for a second. That's the best I can do.
Yeah.
If he ever does see this by chance, hopefully he hears the last part. But if he does see this by chance, he's probably gonna hear that part where you're criticizing him and then just make a video off that.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, let's get to it then. Starting with Dark One.
Hang on.
Oh,
I'm
what?
gonna say this. Yeah, let me talk real quick.
everybody, we're so sorry if we're just like piling on each other, especially Epic. Thank God for your patience because it was just like he talks. 2 seconds later, somebody jumps on top of the conversation. He can't talk no more because we're over talking him. I'm so sorry about that, Epic. Next time we'll just let you talk, and then when you're finished, we'll start talking. We'll do a lot more better with that.
Yeah,
We
same.
shouldn't.
That's a concurrent
Yeah.
problem throughout this podcast.
Yeah, I meant that though.
This is a podcast. We should give each other time to talk. Yeah, we should give each other time to talk, and we shouldn't dawdle on too long, because then we go to topics. Really do go to topics that are away from the original topic point, and we extend it a little bit longer than we need to. So sorry about that, Epic. Sorry to that, viewers. We'll try to keep it together next time. This is Superstar DC, and I'm out.
Dark One?
Oh, I got in my little back cave and take my little hellhound over here for a walk. He turned up my shoes again. Good see ya. Stop tearing out the laces. You can't get anything out of it. You know skills in there, god dang it. He said, going at it.
Mm-hmm. And this has been Master Menos. And until next time, be seeing ya. I can finally go to my dinner.
Oh,
This is
dinner. Chicken lady?
yeah, whatever.
Epic.
Poke Bowl.
Epic, did you say draw chose?
Yeah, I'm saying this is episode the big boss. I'm not doing that whole thing. This Soulja Boy topic in China took a lot out of me. They're both stars.
I mean, hell.
Oh, yeah.
You
Jesus
guys have a
Christ.
good one. Peace.
See you guys later.
Yeah, but we do need to chill out talking over each other. It was like Epic tried to start a whole bunch of conversations, and it was just me, Dark One. And sometimes even you, man, let's just jump it over him. He's just like, fuck it, just go.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I fault you. I didn't know. The reason why is that I got driven to the conversation, but it's not my fault. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, the timing's been my problem too. That's
It
why.
is.
That's the thing that. That's why the thing I learned is to communicate better.
Listen, next time we're gonna do that system I told you about with the whole raise your hand thing you could do now on here. We'll try that.
Okay.
Wait, how did the raise a hand thing work anyway? Hold on.
It's okay that we all do it one at a time. It's just Dark One. I know you got your stories. We've got to, even for me, we got to keep our stories short. We got to keep it short and straight to the actual point. It's not dawdle on a bit too long. Because your story kind of went on forever. My story kind of went on forever. And we need to short that up. And it needs to be about the topic and not straight into subtopics.
Oh yeah, and the epic roast. While that was fun, it dragged on for too long, sadly.
Yeah, but you kind of just kept roasting that guy, and he did nothing. You know, he wasn't a topic. He was just basically like a kind of.
It was a meme I just showed. It was actually on topic.
How it felt, you know, it was just representation. You know, it was literally a meme. I mean, just roasting that guy. I mean, no, especially when it's like a 5-minute roast, 10-minute roast. Like, we don't need to keep roasting this man. He did enough to us.
That's all we got about that.
And it was cool for us to talk about China, but I didn't really need to get too